Here we are. Here we are. Welcome, Ash, from Spurs King TV. We were just chatting before, weren't we? Oh, we were just chatting before about...
Here's who we are.
Welcome to the Hell World. How are you feeling about today's game then?
All right, listen. Big up the chat, first of all.
Yeah.
Big up my co-host, Tom. Yeah, first time meeting him. We're going to get into it. Before we mention the lineups,
Yeah.
we've got so much to talk about, and I don't know where you sit on this.
Yeah.
And I want to know where the people in the chat, you lot need to let me know. Ange in or Ange out. That's what we're doing right now. We're starting like this.
No, don't.
We're doing it, bro. We need to know.
Why are you doing the divide and conquer
We need
thing?
We need to know. Because listen, right now,
You're making it political already.
It has to be. It has to be. Look, when the manager first came in, I was fully behind him. I'll just tell you my story.
Go on.
Because look, I'm conflicted as a fan. I am.
Okay.
I like him. I like him as a person.
Yeah, but that's not good enough. You can't just like someone as a
No,
person.
I'm just telling you where I'm at. I'm just saying why it was such a struggle. I'm not going to let you know where I'm at, but I'm just trying to break it down.
All right.
Why it was a struggle.
Yeah.
Because I believed in this guy. I believed in the football. I still kind of, to an extent, kind of like the attacking football. I was behind it. But when you're seeing the results, up, down, up, down, up, down, is that really sustainable?
Well, it's just down now, isn't it?
Yeah, no, at the moment it's down, down, down. But I think for a lot of inners, they're saying that, right, we will turn the corner, it will get better. It's just, a part of the journey, bumps in the road. So that's where they're coming from. And I was there and I was like, look, I think it's a bump in the road, blah, blah, blah. But that was me emotionally involved. Am I making sense? That's the reason why I wanted to start off. Are we in or are we out? And I wanted to know from the chats.
Should we do a poll?
If we're in and out. Could do a...
Do you want to do a poll, Sam?
Yeah.
I don't know how to. Okay, fair enough. All right, so what is your definitive position on it then?
For me, if I take my emotions out of it, I just don't think long term that Ange will get what he wants. Because when he came in, he was on this title talk. And I'm like, wow, I'm here for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, wow, I'm a Spurs fan. I'm not used to hearing that. We're used to doing this top four. I don't care about top four because we've achieved top four many a seasons. Do you know what I mean? For the last, 10 years, we've been in and out of that Champions League battle. But now's the time when we want to see silverware. We want to see cups. We want to see trophies. We want to see accolades to go with it. Champions League's not an easy competition to win, but he came in and he was like, I'm going to go for the title. I'm in the title challenge. That's what I want. So I was like, I'm ready. I said, listen, I strapped in. I said, I'm ready for it,
You believed
I'm a bit nervous.
No, come on. Did you really believe that?
No, I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, look.
You like the confidence.
And you know what?
Of it,
I love
right?
the confidence.
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
that's right. The energy. I said,
right.
finally.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And also, it reminded me of Poch, but Poch never came out with so much razzmatazz. He didn't come out with so much chest. With Poch, he basically did his talking on the pitch. But I like how he approached like your Man Uniteds, your Arsenals, your Chelseas. He didn't sit back, whereas I'm used to managers sitting back against the bigger teams. He actually brought it to the bigger teams. And then when I saw Ange with so much energy, I was like, you know what? I'm up for that. I don't like to be second best when we're playing our competitors. Do you know what I mean? Our rivals.
He's not inferior. He doesn't
fear it. So I was for it. So that's why I got swept along, and I was all like, yeah, I'm for it. And then I was looking at Klopp. You know how Klopp was, pretty much rock and roll. I thought that was the kind of route we're going down.
What do you mean, rock and roll? Just
literally all-out attack.
Okay.
Does that make sense? All-out attack, more like high pressing, keep the team pinned back, and it worked for them for the first, 3 or 4 seasons, and then obviously they had that dip when, they lost that midfield with Henderson going or losing legs, when Alden was no longer there, and then obviously they had Fabinho, a certified 6. And so I looked at our Spurs current team, and everyone has this narrative, like, if we had a 6, like, Basua's not a 6, Bentancur's not a 6, he is a 6, no, he's an 8, blah, blah. Then we went to the argument, we double pivot, maybe if you have 2 players sitting behind, that might sort things out. But as things have progressed, and I've been watching the games tactically, at times it looks like in possession, 2 centre-backs, a 2, a 1 at times. So you got a 2, a 1, so a 1 holding midfielder, and the rest of the players are at the top. So 2-1-7.
2-1-7, yeah.
To me, that is bonkers. When it works, and I think that's the reason why we're so up and down. When it works, it's brilliant because we win the ball high
to
up.
Make it work. You need.
But no,
you need
even
all the
still,
working parts absolutely,
even still,
cohesively working together.
Even
Otherwise,
still,
one little chink in it and it all falls apart.
Right then, because that's where I was at before.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you know what? You can't get an attacking manager and not have not give him proper attacking players. It's like when Conte was in there, he needed proper defenders, but he still managed to get us top 4 regardless. But I'm just saying, he wanted those stellar defenders and like good, hard-working midfielders for his system to work. And we kind of got stopgaps, you know, in Longley. We got Danjuma in attack. So
When you say it like that, yeah.
like it wasn't quite
Yeah.
all the way through. And then I look at Ange, and I'm looking at the wingers, and I'm like, we got Alderbert in, who's had one season in the Premier League, who's more of a touchline winger that can go on the outside. But then you're asking Son at the end, not the end of his career, but at the twilight of his career, you're asking him to be a touchline winger when I felt under Mourinho, when he was like that kind of striker that ran in behind, he was suited better there. Even under Conte, if you actually look at it, see what Alban Rumerman's doing with the three up top. With the three up top, he's making a striker stay up top and then the two wingers invert, so they're almost playing like 2 10s. That's what Conte did with Kane, Son and Kulusevski when he first came. Kulu wasn't married to the right. He sometimes came in, they swapped around. Son wasn't married to the left. He inverted a little bit, do you know what I'm saying? And they kind of rotated around, and Kane obviously dropped in.
Hang on, are you Ange in or Ange out?
I'm Ange, listen. Listen.
Going round the house.
No, I'm just explaining. I'm explaining.
No,
but all right, cool. I'll put it to you simple.
Yeah,
I just don't think it's going to work long term.
Right.
And I think that's the reason why we're so inconsistent, because when we attack, it's like, it's brilliant, but then when we lose the ball, and teams are able to play through our press, that's when the problems arise.
Course,
do you know what I mean? And there's
absolutely,
loads of teams, and we're going to find out in Europa. We saw it against Galatasaray earlier, but we're going to find against, when we get to latter stages in Europa, because everyone's hanging their hopes on the Europa Cup. Oh, we're going to win that. That's the reason why Ange will stay. League Cup's a bit iffy for some fans because it's Liverpool.
All right, let's put it this way then. What would need to happen this season for you to stay with Ange for the next season?
It's a small thing. It's a small thing. It's not a big thing. And I think it's for a lot of Ange outers, it's just a small tweaks according to who you're playing. So when we played Man City, I felt especially when we played at home the first time around last season, I felt like he completely changed it. I felt like the formation, the tactics was different.
Yeah.
Like he actually just switched it to what he normally does. And even though we lost that game and everyone was like, all the energy was about, we can't let Arsenal win the league, and then Son had that chance and he missed it, you know, 1-on-1. Everyone focuses on that. But I look at the way we set up, and I'm like, well, he's got it in him then. Do you know what I mean? And even this season, there's been a couple of teams where he's played, and he's adjusted for them. Do you know what I mean? But I don't
know. I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen him adjust?
Not enough.
No, this is my issue. This is my issue. I haven't seen him do it enough. I've seen him do it against Man City. I know some people would argue.
I don't think that personally, I don't think he said, right, sit back, create a low block with an out ball, soak up pressure, and then press it various times. I just think Man City was so good on the ball that it just forced us back at that point.
I think it was a mixture of both, only because there were certain times I felt where we weren't direct. Normally we build out at the back. But I don't know if that's because of personnel. There were certain times where we went direct and we did those balls over the top. And I've seen it against Forest as well. It was times where the ball's just gone straight. It's gone straight into Kulu, or it's gone straight into Solanke. Do you know what I'm saying? And normally it's short passes. Not tippy-taka, but short pass, short build up, and then we progress up the pitch. So that's where I see the slight...
The point I was what I wanted to ask you though is what needs to happen in terms of the league position or cup wins for Ange to keep his position for next year for you, and also what do you think Levy needs to see? Like, what's the bare minimum? What's the threshold? League position, and also factor in maybe a cup. Like, does that change?
I'm saying the season's a write-off personally.
Yeah,
the season's gone in my opinion. I don't think he's going to get.
Next year, if he was to keep his job, what does he need to achieve points? Tally-wise.
Oh, he needs to get back into that top 4 ASAP.
Really? So if he finished 5th. and won a cup, would that keep it?
Yeah, a fifth in a cup would 100%.
Okay,
Any
sixth in a
cup, any cup. Yeah, cup, sixth. I think
10th in a cup.
I think a cup would save him. 10th wouldn't. No, 10th in a cup wouldn't.
I think 8th in a cup or 5th.
What, for next season? Or
Yeah,
this
for him
season?
to keep his job, he needs to finish 5th with no cup or 8th in a cup.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's somewhere around that anyway. Something in.
I agree.
in that range.
We could talk about it for hours.
Anyway,
but
so we need to do the lineups, I think.
Yes.
Nice one, anyway, for that. All right, can you read it out? Because you got the.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So the lineup is. I know off by heart. How about that?
Very good. Come prepared.
We've got Forster up and goal. Then we've got Archie Gray as centre back. Dragusin next to him. We've got Udogie back in his left back role. Pedro Porro as the right back. We've got the double pivot, as I was talking about, of Basuma and Bentancur. Some people might say Bentancur's going to be more of the 8 role, doing the Papi Sarr role. Kulusevski in the 10. Then either side of him, you've got Son and you've got Johnson and Solanke up top.
So you say Maddison and Sarr on the bench?
Madison, Sarr on the bench,
okay.
yeah. Madison, Sarr on the bench are the big ones.
Because normally it's either Sarr or Maddison, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, the issue is at the moment, or the debate is do we have enough creativity in that team to hurt Wolves? Because Maddison's been dropped again, and it's like, is there a problem now? Is there, because Kulu's been playing the most minutes. Surely Kulu needs a rest at the moment because I hear the argument. What Kulu brings is physicality, ball carrying, and then also he has goal threat too. Do you know what I mean? Maddison, he's a different type of player where he picks the ball from deep. He's able to pass through the lines a bit different. So they have different things where Maddison lacks a bit of physicality. I think that's where Ange might look at him and think against Wolves, he's going to give him the nod because he's hard-working, busy-bodied, like covers a lot of the ground. I think that's what maybe, I'm just guessing, I don't know, I could be wrong.
At least he can change it up with bringing Madison on.
Yes.
He's got a player like that.
But you could change it with Kulu because I think Kulu's in the red zone right now.
What do you mean?
When I say the red zone, I mean like
injury-wise.
Injury-wise, like
that point where he could get
even like fatigue-wise, mentally and physically. So if you see Kulu have a poor game, don't be surprised because that could be the reason. Do you know what I mean? That could be the reason because he's played so many minutes. You've seen it with our fullbacks, Udogie, Porro, them man there. They just been running ragged, and they don't look as fresh. Do you know what I'm saying? And
because Poch used to do that. He used to actually swap it, didn't he? He used to have Trippier and Walker. Didn't they used to rotate?
Yeah.
And then on the other side as well, wasn't it with Davies and Rose?
Yes.
And that actually kept us fresh for the entire season, didn't it?
Yes.
But he just doesn't want to rotate. I mean, he could even use Reguilon. I mean,
yes, he could.
People think he's dead in the water, but it would just add a little bit of
He's
freshness.
definitely got his favourites.
Yeah.
He's definitely got his favourites.
Yeah.
So it's like, what can we say, man? Do you know what I mean?
Do you want to read out the Wolves lineup if we're interested? Have we got time, by the way?
I don't think. I think we've kicked off.
Oh, we're kicked. Okay, we'll go straight to the kickoff. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So into the chat
Thanks,
because
Sam.
I was like, wait a minute, I swear we started.
All right, we're underway.
Big up the chat each and every time, man. Let's get it, man.
Porro with the throw in. I'm going to do the core commentary then.
Yeah, cool, man.
Expert analysis, all right?
I'll be the backup guy, man.
Oh, it's.
You let us know as well, guys, in the chat what's going on because our thing's actually buffered. See, I knew there was a reason why I didn't switch over.
Udogie now. Son. Towards the edge of the area. Picked out. Who's that? A shot comes in from Bentancur. Archie Gray. Back to Udogie. Son on the left-hand side. Looks for the cross. No, he goes back. Oh, he's giving the ball away. Back to Archie Gray. So already we sort of
domination
camped out in their own half a little bit here.
Domination in the location. Yeah. Some of Wolves players down. Huang.
What's going on here?
It's getting up slowly. Get up, man.
So at the moment, Wolves are just sort of camped out in their own half. It's at walking pace, this game so far.
It looks like a 4-1-4-1 for Wolves.
Great. To Basuma on the halfway line. To Dragusin. So do we reckon Dragusin's sort of half fit then?
I think he's all right. I think he was like a precautionary knock, yeah. And he didn't want to risk it. He felt something and he was like, nah,
okay.
I want to play for the next game.
Porro tries to thread the pass through, cut out, wins it back. Kulu tries to get on the end of that, and Wolves now
Cheeky.
To clear their lines.
Cheeky.
My Spurs mate just said he's made Cunha captain on fantasy.
Is that when your phone went off?
Yeah. As you can tell, yeah. What's your
That's
prediction for the game then? What do you reckon?
I think Spurs will win it.
You reckon?
I think Spurs will win it.
Okay.
I think Spurs will win.
Scoreline? Do you want to give a
Cheeky will concede, of course. Cheeky 2-1.
2-1? Okay.
Cheeky 2-1 or 3-1. I think it'll be a positive result.
Yeah.
But I don't think the mood will change that much within the fan base. But I think we will talk about individuals, like we'll praise individuals.
All right, I'll be positive. I'll go for a 1-1.
Okay, cool. Hey, listen, we need a 1-0's not a positive, 1-0's bad.
No, I know, but it's something to build on, isn't it? Anyway, ball's gone out for a throw-in.
Well,
on the
we're
far
playing.
side.
Well, sorry to cut you, but we're playing Newcastle next. I'm starting to look where we're getting the points from. This is a must-win for me. Newcastle's a tough game.
When do you think we'll see Mason ball?
Coming to you soon. January's a techie month, so it could be Feb, March. I think we'll stick with it because the injuries. I think that's how the board are looking at it, and he's in the cups. If we were out of the cups,
Yeah.
injuries wouldn't matter.
That'd be a problem, yeah.
Injuries wouldn't matter. We'd be out.
So this game is very bitty at the moment. No real fluidity to it at the moment. Wolves just trying to build up play from the back. Cross-field pass. Udogie tried to cut it out for a throw-in.
They just showed a picture of Levy as well, swallowing. Pause.
Sulking. Pouting.
Mad. It's crazy, man. Like, everyone's like, oh, we need a left back. I don't think we're going to get a left back this window. I think we'll get an attacker. If I'm being totally honest. Anyway, back to the game.
Spurs pressurising Wolves in their own penalty area here. We're sort of pressing quite high up at the moment.
Hey, Wolves are so comfortable playing out the back.
Do you think? Well, it's hoofed forward.
Oh, yeah, until I said that, innit? Set me up.
We've got them pinned back at least.
Yeah, we have.
It looks pretty comfortable at the moment.
And at least they don't have a Neto. Last season, that was the main threat.
Dragusin goes back to Forster. Oh, you always panic, don't you?
Dragusin, yeah, he's not a technical player. And that was a what's his face signing, Paratici signing.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think he got that one wrong.
I mean, he should be a third choice goalie, really, shouldn't he? It's gone out for a.
I'm saying even Dragusin, I think Dragusin wasn't the best buy either.
No, he's too slow, isn't he?
Yeah, technically he's not. All Cunha's on the floor.
He's like a poor man's Eric Dyer, isn't he?
Yeah, poor man's Eric Dyer.
No, he's just too slow. He's got no acceleration.
I think he's quicker than Dyer, actually. But yeah, I think
he's just so slow off the mark, isn't he, Dragusin?
But yeah, in the mind, maybe he's not as quick.
In the mind?
Wait, yeah, because you got
no.
No, I'm not comparing to Dyer. I'm just saying in general. Okay. I'm saying like as a defender, if you're not blessed with blistering pace, then you need to see it before it happens.
In your head,
exactly. Yeah. That's what I mean. Positionally, you need to know where to be in the pitch. Smell the danger. See what it is before it happens.
So what's going on here? Is there a man down at the moment?
Cunha was down. Cunha was down.
Okay.
He's in my fantasy as well. He's not my captain.
Yeah, mine too.
He's been on form. We can't help it.
Okay. By the way, Wolves with a free kick here, about 25 yards out.
I mean, I wouldn't mind him at Spurs. I'm just saying. Right? Not that we'll get him, but
looks like he's going to take this as well.
Could be an audition tape.
Here we go.
It's in. 1-0.
1-0 to Wolves.
So far, I'm right though. Wang.
Oh my word! Wang. It's Wang.
And we know before
it was just the ball across the edge of the 18-yard box. You know, like a free shot into the corner of the net, and yeah, it was.
Managers aren't even celebrating.
It wasn't like how could they not sort of be more aware of that? It wasn't even like a complex routine, was it?
It wasn't. You know, everyone was just watching Cunha, including myself.
Wolves,
I was looking at Cunha. Nope. Nori plays it out straight into Hwang. No one picks him up.
Was there a foul there?
No one picks him up. He's on the edge. Free shot.
It was a hell of a finish from Wang.
poor. And the thing is, we go a goal down, it's like our confidence kind of drops down. The players have got their hands up to appeal for a foul.
Is that? I wonder if they're going to look at that potential foul. They're checking it. Oh, it will stand. Goal stand.
Yeah, it's not enough. No way. It's not enough.
Well, here we go. The hell.
Anginas, let me know, man. How many games does he need to turn this around? I still think we win this, though. We've got to stay.
That was the first sort of time they got into our half, I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Oh, so 1-0 Wolves.
Gives them a bit of confidence as well, that goal. Oh, don't be surprised if you see some Wolves fans in the chat. But yeah,
Dragusin to Great.
Yeah, well, we need to see a reaction now.
It out wide, looking for Brennan Johnson. Kulu's got the ball. Kulu on... and it's given away.
Yeah, Wolves playing it out from the back there, looking composed.
Won it back.
We've won
Is that a foul? No. Okay, so Brennan Johnson trying to wriggle his way into space.
Brennan Johnson trying to dribble.
Basuma's there.
Wow.
Basuma. What was that?
I said Brennan Johnson trying to dribble.
I know.
He must have given him a Lucozade from Vardy or Red Bull.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Son. Benson Kerr.
Here we go.
In penalty
Bang.
area.
Oh.
Lays it back and no one's there. Kulu.
Poor touch from Solanke there, was it?
Porro.
I expect him to be anticipating that as a striker. That ball coming into him.
And it's out for a throw-in.
Yeah, big chance for Spurs right there.
Porro always does this thing where he can't find anyone to throw to and he looks really upset, doesn't he? Look.
Yeah.
He's like...
Let's play it short. Let him bounce it back. Just do a little bounce pass. Yeah, just give it to him. I know the player's on him. Bounce it. There you go. Now you got the ball back. Simple.
Bissouma.
Sometimes players want players to be in absolute space.
I know. Sometimes you don't have to be in a perfect position.
Yeah, just give it. Just give and go. Yeah.
Udogi. Great. Dragusin on the halfway line. Oh, back to Great.
Great pass.
Tried to find Kulusevski and he's won the foul.
Yeah, he won that well.
About 35 yards from the Wolves' goal.
He sold himself well. That's good. He put himself between the man and the ball, literally on a half turn.
So what happens if we lose this game then?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You don't think anything's going to happen?
Nah, absolutely nothing. It's still in the cups, isn't it?
Really?
He's still in the cups.
I think if we go below Everton, that's got to be the threshold.
Yeah, the toxicity will rise even. But I think the level of toxicity will rise even more. I just feel like we'll go into Newcastle with a lot of pressure.
If we get spanked here, though, what are you saying?
Oh, spanked is different.
If it's 3-0, then it's all over, isn't it?
Yeah, spank's different. Yeah.
Johnson gets to the byline and out for a corner.
Like, we've got a lot of the ball at the moment. We're pressuring. It's not even like we've got a lot of the ball and we're actually getting into their box. Do you know what I mean? Not that we create much, but it's all Spurs at the moment. So if it continues that way, then I expect a goal soon anyway. What's the other scores? Is anyone else doing bad to join us? Let me know in the comments, anyone else.
Oh,
there we go.
Goal.
There we go.
That?
Told you it's coming.
Oh, no, it's Bentancur.
Yes.
with a header.
I told you it's coming.
Straight from the corner. That was actually a exactly replica of his last headed goal, wasn't it?
It was.
From the corner, I think it was. Near post. Yeah. Thumping header. And you were right. You did feel like the goal was coming.
Yeah, no, it was, man. I could see it.
Yeah, what was that game where Bentancur was a corner? I think we lost the game. Was it Fulham?
Yeah, we did lose. Yeah, we did.
This season.
Fulham we drew against.
I think it might have been the Fulham game, but Bentancur with almost the replica.
Yeah, I think it was Fulham.
Headed goal.
Because he didn't play against
Porro
Bournemouth.
with the cross.
Good cross. Keep Porro on the corners, man.
From Bentancur.
Unmarked. Brilliant. Unchallenged, shall I say.
And we're back in it. And Ange's, gives it a little clap.
Yeah. Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's get back in.
What do you reckon? Is it going to be a wild, wild west game, do you think? what do you reckon, 4-4?
A wild, wild west?
Yeah.
Yeah. 4-4, you know.
No, do you reckon it's going to be one of those games? Or Wolves, cross comes in, corner to Wolves.
Whoa, I was like, already? I was like, no way.
What do you reckon? Cricket score or not today?
Nah.
It's not going to stay 1-1 though, is it?
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not going to
Tottenham will win this game, man. Spurs will win. Sorry, Spurs will win.
Oh, Benson nearly gives it away.
Yeah, that goal was against the run of play, big time. It was like their first attack, literally up the field. They win a free kick. Boom. Ball goes in the back of the net. Yeah, it would have been
throwing to Spurs on the far side here.
Yeah, it would have been worse if it was like it got to like 30, 40 minutes and we hadn't scored. We didn't reply. But yeah, normally Spurs like we reply quite quickly.
Wolves building an attack here, and Dragson clears it. Shot comes in. Across the face of goal.
You like every shot that goes.
You can never be comfortable though, can you? You can never be quite be careful.
Cunha again.
Across the face of goal. Yeah. Dragged it well wide in the end.
Yeah. It's a poor shot in the end. Yeah, you're right. Spurs on the ball again. Throw in from Porro. Porro looking left and right.
My Spurs he goes 1-1. He goes, my 5-1 is on the cards to Wolves. He said
5-1.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, no, I hear that pessimists in many Spurs fans. I get it, but look, we're not that bad. Surely. You're like, well. Yeah, no, come on. What we do there? We'll beat Wolves. We'll beat them. I know we've got done by them twice last season, didn't we?
I think they've beaten us 3 times in a row, haven't they?
Have they?
Yeah.
3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they're feeling like a bogey team, but yeah, I was worried because it was like the manager bounce thing. That's why I was like, oh, maybe. But then, like I said, I looked at the way we played against Forest. It wasn't. I know the result was terrible, but the performance wasn't that bad. You know what I mean?
Wasn't that bad?
It was. We didn't create a lot.
Like we're going to score. We could have been there for 5 days. We wouldn't have scored.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like creating chances, it was poor. But I mean, in terms of like actual play, I didn't feel like it was the worst performance I'd seen. Bournemouth, Fulham.
Oh yeah, Bournemouth.
That's what I'm saying. If it was that level,
wasn't it? Yeah.
That level, I said, no, that was terrible. Coventry, like, do you know what I'm saying? I said, oh my titties, what's going on here? But when I watched,
saved us in that game, didn't he?
Yeah, Forest are a good team, and I saw us play against them. I was like, cool. You know what?
Anyway, Gray here to Udogie, back to Gray. So Dragerson to Porro.
Wolves on the ball here again, and we're defending, and they're in our midfield right now. We're trying to press them, and we've won the ball.
Won the ball back. Kulu, can you make something of it? I lost it straight away.
Cunha's on one, boy. Cunha wants to move.
Yeah.
Cunha.
You kind of read that, yeah.
Cunha, hey, he's something else.
Huh?
He's something else. What a player. He's looking.
Is that a yellow card? No.
Literally just read like 3 challenges right there. Literally just skipping past, man, like they're not there.
So they've got a free kick 20 yards from goal here.
Yeah. And again, hopefully we're switched on this time, because last time we just let them have a free shot on our goal.
I tell you what, if he would have gone down after that first, that would have been a yellow, wouldn't it? But
yeah,
he tries to stay on his feet.
Yeah. And he knows it as well. He knows it.
See, this is where, like, you always need to not have all 11 men in the penalty area when you're defending a set piece. Because that last free kick was just rolled across the face of the 18-yard box, wasn't it?
But the players need to be switched on to that, though, at the same time. Like, if you know there's a man at the edge of your box, you say, look, mate, that's your guy, that's your man.
But look, all 11 here in the penalty area, at least have one staggered a little bit further forward, you know?
Yeah, it's true. You're right. There needs to be some communication in the back line there. Look, he's free again.
Just get passed across again.
He's free again. Look, this is unbelievable. Anyway, he's got to rush out.
At least have one man on it.
He's got to rush out to block the shot if they do it again.
Shot comes in and it's hit the wall.
Cunha this time with a free kick.
Lofted in, and who's there? Kulu's there, and it's what's that, offside? Yeah, okay.
Cool. Yeah, Spurs look to take it quickly with Forster. Kulu's running up. Let's see what happens now, man. Spurs need to get back on that front foot. It was a little bit of pressure we soaked up.
Oh, yeah, it's about 4 offside there, wasn't there?
Yeah. All right, let's see what happens from here, man. So you still predicting the 1-1? You staying with that result?
Yeah, the 1-1's on, innit?
So you Betfair, you've got your Betfair on. Good first touch. Oh, unlucky. It was a good kick out from Forster there, direct into Kulu. Wolves have won the ball back and they're in our half. And they're not in a rush to get forward. They're playing it out from the back slowly now. And they're just literally trying to draw bodies forward because they know we like to press high.
Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah. The space is in behind, you know. We're always running back to our goal. Are we not? When we can see goals. It's like so.
Definitely vulnerable with the ball over the top, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Playing the high line with Dragusin.
Yeah, this is
not the quickest.
Do you feel like teams know how to play against us? I mean, like, almost like as a small blueprint.
I think we're the most predictable team to play against in the Premier League.
Yeah.
You know.
Here we go. Wolves on the ball, on the transition, and another foul. Yellow card's going to come soon because if we keep fouling them like that, we need to be careful. The referee's taking note as well. Semenyo trying to get away there.
Is Doherty playing?
Good question. I'll find out for you.
He is.
He is. He's playing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's playing.
Doherty's got to be the least technical player I've ever seen in a Spurs show. Apart from the last 6 games or so when he actually started to play a little bit better, but it was awful, wasn't it? Absolutely awful.
He went on a run when he was scoring goals, didn't he?
Just right towards the end.
Yeah,
he started to look a little bit better, didn't he?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay, we can't commentate here for a minute.
No, that's cool, man.
Any super chats?
I mean, no super chats at the moment, but people asking where can they watch. Let us know in the chat, man. Where can people watch this? Our stream's a bit dodgy, so I don't even recommend our one. Trust me. I used to watch on, was it Optus Sport?
Are we allowed to talk about this? Is this not going to...
I don't know if you guys have heard of that, Optus Sport. Like, you can subscribe to it on a website. So, I think it's legal. Yeah.
Anyway, Spurs with a throw-in on the far side. What's happening to Forster?
Forster's down.
Here.
No way.
Injured? Oh my God. Who's our? Is it Austin? Who's our third choice?
Yeah, Austin.
Austin and White, is it?
Who's on the bench? Find it now. Hold on.
So Forster's down at the moment.
So on our bench we have Austin.
This is anxious times here.
Austin and Austin.
So I don't know what's
only
Austin.
Austin.
Is it cramp? Is he twisted his ankle or something?
I don't know.
He's smiling, so I think he'll be all right. But
yeah,
Ange looks terrified. Look at Ange's face.
He looks white like Casper.
Yeah.
Hey, that is funny. He's taking the boot off. Oh, no, sorry, not sorry. It's on the black hands.
Knowing Ange, you'll take Forster off and put another striker on.
Can you imagine?
Oh, it was Chan. Chan scored.
Yeah, it was Chan.
I was saying Wang.
Yeah.
Wasn't Wang a player? Where's Wang's? There's Wang and Chan, isn't there?
Oh. Well, yeah. It's Huang. Is Huang. It's Huang. It's Huang.
Yeah, but that's not the same player, is it?
What, Huang?
Yeah, there's
Who did we say?
Wang and then there's Chan.
Oh, it's not Chan. No, it's Huang. It's definitely Huang. Yeah. Is it Doggy just... What did he do? I thought he changed his boots for a second. Cool. A Doggy on the throw anyway. Spurs got the ball. And Forster looks all right. So we can relax now.
He was smiling, which says to me that he's not too bad. Anyway,
Yeah.
Son wriggles out of trouble to... Who's that? Porro. Gives it away. Straight away. Gives it straight away.
Oh, he went it straight back.
By Johnson.
Well done, Johnson.
Kulu on the right-hand side. Johnson's making a run in front of him. Kulu tries to get past his man and gives it away.
It's a back and forth at the moment from Spurs and Wolves. A little midfield battle. Some might say sloppy from both teams, though.
It's a bit sloppy, isn't it, so far?
Yeah.
Misplaced passes and
This is
wrong
it.
decisions.
This is it. I think like in the Premiership, the way teams play is like 100 miles per hour.
Oh, here we go. Oh, throw in. Is that a foul? No.
That's why you see so many like misplaced passes and mistakes.
Why is that?
It's like we're so like 100 miles per hour up and down.
Yeah, because they're constantly putting out fires all over the pitch. That's why it's going to
Yeah.
create those situations, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but free kick to Spurs. No, throw in for Spurs. Sorry, my bad.
Porro with the throw. See, look, he always does this where he's so stressed, isn't he, trying to pick out. Solanke.
He needs to see movement, basically. That's what he's saying. He wants to see. Because sometimes with Spurs,
Ferguson.
we're a little bit stagnant. Do you know what I mean?
It's a bit static, isn't it, when you watch Spurs?
Yeah. But yeah, we got the ball. See what we can do with it.
Dragusin.
Great
good ball. Great ball to Johnson on the far side with a little bit of space now to run into. Cross comes in and it's out for a corner.
That's what you need to see more of, like passes in between the lines, passes
just quick
from
passes
deep.
through the lines, a bit more invention, you know, a bit more kind of.
And that's what we mean by bravery. Doing that pass like that, I don't mind that type of bravery, do you know what I mean, on the ball. But yeah, it's off for a corner anyway. Porro, let's see what he can produce. An in-swinger, an out-swinger, sorry.
Corner comes in. Header just
wide.
And that was header by, who's that? Dragusin.
Dragusin's not bad in the air, you know, but it just needs to, he just needs to get his first goal for Spurs.
Oh, that just missed the far post there.
It's decent effort.
Great corner.
Well done, Porro, man. Keeper looked like he had it covered, to be fair, though. But nonetheless, it was a good effort. Guys, what would you say we need to buy in January? I'd buy a left winger and a right winger and another striker and a DM and a left back.
Is this Son's last season for you?
I think he needs to be utilised in a different way, personally, in my opinion. I don't think he's a touchline winger at all. I think he's a type of player that needs to be in the box, that play closer to the box. But also, I do concede that maybe now, from next season, you kind of put him in the team and you take him out, in and out, in and out. So you give him, 60 minutes, take him off, or bring him on with 30 minutes to go, if that makes sense. But you don't have him out wide, no way. You make him hurt teams, hurt opposition.
He just doesn't hurt the opposition enough now, does he? He just kind of cuts inside and just keeps recycling the ball now, doesn't he?
Yeah. I think like when he's deep and he's wide, that's when you don't see any Son's abilities. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't do no good there. You need to see him high up the pitch and closer to the goal, and then doing those curling shots from outside the box like he used to.
I mean, it just reminds me of like Bale's season when he came back. You could see like all the dynamism had gone, the killer instinct's gone, the twinkle feet had gone, but still the finishing's kind of there. It's a little bit like a boxer. The last thing to go is the punching power. That everything else goes. It's a little bit like that. You know, you can see that with Son at the
Great
moment.
analogy there.
Yeah. Anyway, Udogie by his own corner flag at the moment. Is that a goal kick? No, Wolves have kept it in.
Oh, Landsman said
ball
no.
Comes in. Oh, deflection.
You know, if he cut that back, Cunha was in. Wow.
What's Udogie asking for here? Oh, he's trying to say it was out.
Yeah, he's trying to say it's out. Linesman put his flag down to do his laces. I'm joking now. But yeah, was it off?
Probably not, actually.
Yeah, probably not. Look, see, do you see he put down the line? Oh, I don't think he saw it. Yeah, if he did the cutback, we would have been in trouble.
So Wolves with the corner here. It's going to be an in-swinger. And headed out by Bentancur, I think that was. And Cooley's underneath this. And does he win a foul? No.
Yeah.
Yellow card. Oh, it's a yellow card.
Like going back to that Son situation, it's like we're trying to use Son like he's a Kudos or a Matoma, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's just not that player.
He's not that player. Like even back in the day when he was out wide, and Poch tried to use him like that, he realised actually he needs rotation.
I could actually see his game going. You know, the season we got the Golden Boot.
Yeah.
I could actually see his game going that season. Actually, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
The first half of that season, I could just see the just little touches weren't quite there. Even though he did get all those goals, I could slowly start to see his game. The other attributes, the intangible aspects, sort of dropping a little bit. And then last season, it was I think it was pretty clear there was a bit of a drop off. But then in this season, even more. But
how much goals do you expect him to get as well this season?
What Premier League games?
Premier League.
8, maybe 8 to 10.
What's he on, 5?
Not sure actually.
I think he's on 5 goals at the moment.
Maybe someone in the chat can tell us.
Yeah, I think he's on 5 from the top of my head. I can find out, quick search.
Here's Matt Doherty.
Doherty.
Who's the worst player you've seen in a Spurs shirt?
Ooh, what a question. Oof. Worst player.
And it can't be like a youth player or anything like that.
Can't be a youth player.
No, because they're just coming through, and you expect them to not all be great coming from the youth. Do you know what I mean? But a player that we've bought. Here's Kula on the right hand side. Looks for the cross, comes in, and it's cleared. It's gone a bit scrappy, to be honest with you. Another throw-in. Yeah, who's the worst player you've seen in the Spurs shirt?
I might have to do a quick Google if I'm being fair.
What do you mean? Is it worst Spurs players?
Yeah, just to remind myself of some of the players that have been, like, your Rebrov was a letdown for me. Like, he wasn't the worst.
He still scored like 10 goals, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was just
Stefan
Everson.
There's letdowns based on the
Stefan Everson, like. Just loads of players.
No,
I was
Everson was quality, mate.
Do you think so?
Yeah, Stefan Everson was quality.
Nah, it wasn't for me. Well, you must have rated Armstrong.
He'd walk into this team, Stefan Everson.
You must rate Armstrong then, Chris Armstrong as well.
Look, Armstrong's first season. Look, Armstrong would walk into
first season, yeah, but then afterwards he declined. Like, I just like.
Trust me, Armstrong walks into this team.
I said, Armstrong.
Yeah.
Those days there, I was like,
he's better than Solanke, Chris Armstrong.
Do you know what it is? Because we've had such rich vein of strikers.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, man.
Armstrong was super quick as well.
Armstrong for me just went down and down and down, season after season. I was just like,
he's definitely not the worst player we've had.
Who's your worst player then?
It can't. No, what you're saying is flops. You're talking about, right?
Okay, fair enough.
But I'm just saying, objectively, the worst player you've ever seen in the Spurs shirt.
I don't know. You have to come back to me, so I'm gonna have to think about that one. Who's yours?
Just watching it, probably Ryan Nelson.
Nelson, yeah.
I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Was he Australian?
New Zealand?
New Zealand, that was it. Sorry,
he was just overweight, couldn't run. I was thinking, what is this?
Did we have another player that was overweight from Nottingham Forest? Was it Reed? Simon Reed?
No, Andy Reed.
Andy Reed, sorry, Andy Reed.
Dawson, didn't we?
But when he first came...
Oh, hang on a minute. Ball comes in, pulled back.
Come on, finish that.
The Spurs. Oh my God!
That's going to be...
the ball gets pulled back, and Bentancur and Solanke both take each other out.
Offside.
It's offside anyway.
No, that's funny. That's on Match of Day 2 tonight. Oh my God,
that's
on Match of Day 2. Come on.
What's that segment they do at the end where they go too bad, too good, too bad?
Can you hear the music in my head already?
They just take each other out. Oh my God.
Yep.
Calamitous there.
That's definitely
better football, though, I have to say. That was good football.
That was.
Good quick football there, good quick passing. Take each other out.
He's a striker. You know what? Bentancur's actually in a better position to strike it. Because Solanke...
I think Bentancur should have left that for Solanke.
Solanke's running across that way, whereas Bentancur's
but he's not going to see who's
position.
Behind him. And Bentancur should have known.
Yeah,
he's not going to be able to see the eyes in the back of his head.
Bentancur should have left it. Yeah, definitely. But I just think Bentancur was in a better position.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Anyway.
Hold on. We've won the ball back. It's all right.
This commentary I've got is like 10 seconds ahead of the actual visual.
I've taken it down because I just said, you know what?
Turn it down. Sam, can you turn the commentary down on this, by any chance? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's me. Don't worry. Sorry, my bad. Is that all right? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was Laurent Hardy. You know what I'm saying?
What, just then?
Yeah. For those who don't know, what do you call it? To me, to you?
Chuckle Brothers.
Chuckle Brothers as well. Yeah.
Is that your era, Chuckle Brothers, or not?
Yeah, Chuckle Brothers is my era still. I can't lie. Yeah. But yeah, Wolves with a throw here. Semedo looks like he's taking it. But yeah, 30 minutes have gone past, man.
Do you know what? We are controlling the game. We have got Wolves pinned back.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that they don't carry any threat, because they do.
Yeah.
There's a little ball over the top or something like that. We look pretty vulnerable. But at the moment, I would say we're in a good shape. We're pressing well.
Yeah.
I think we've had the better of the half anyway.
Yeah, 100%. I just would like us to create more clear-cut openings. Do you know what I mean? Because I think Wolves are here for the taking. But at the moment, we're just...
they're trying to pass it out the back, nearly gave it away.
And now they're out.
Now they've broken the press.
Let's see what they do here. We've got moving it from right to left. Cunha dropping deep. He's offering, he's saying, where can I give it? Into the middle, into the midfield. It goes over the top. Into Hwang. Cuts it back onto his foot. Nori on the outside, there's a little jink. Cuts back inside. Back into Cunha, but Cunha loses the ball. Dragusin.
He's pretty strong, the old
He's an ox. But he gives it away, unfortunately. Wolves have the ball back.
He's a bit of a unit, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He is. But yeah, Wolves winning the ball back with Cunha, trying to find Nori again. Nori out there on the left-hand side. Taking on Pedro Porro. Porro's trying to shorten that distance. It goes back into the Wolves player. Nori's seen a lot of the ball on his left-hand side, out wide. And they eventually pass it back. And it's back into the midfield. They're going from left to right. Wolves going in here again. Semenya doing the overlap.
Cut out by Udogie. Gets the boot in.
But Wolves win it back. And they were giving us a little bit of pressure here. So Spurs, let's see what we can do defensively.
At least we're dropping back and trying to soak up pressure a little bit rather than keeping 5 men, forward. You know what I mean? So,
I think the problem is when we have the ball and we're high up, that's when we're more vulnerable, even though we look like we're controlling it. So, yeah, here, we're quite good in transitions, to be fair. So, even when they've got the ball, I don't mind it, because that means we can hurt them the other way. But, yeah, Wolves still on the ball here. It's a little bit of pressure from Spurs, but they're in their own half.
Back.
It's gone long.
Porro underneath it, headed out.
I thought he was going to head it back to the keeper, but
he's just drilled it straight back to the
he didn't even look. Didn't even look. He just knocked it straight out. Just need a bit of composure there.
So Wolves are probing at the moment. We're sort of all back in numbers, though, at the moment. Back into a shape. See, this is good. If you can force them constantly to go back to their keeper, that means for me that's you're in a good disciplined shape.
Yeah, yeah.
And you let your striker do the pressing.
This is it. Yeah. The problem is, I think, it's when we commit too many to the press. Because if they beat that, then that's when we've got less players. It's 50-50 battle here, and the Wolves come out at the top of it. It's between Andre and Gomez.
Shot comes in.
Cunha again.
He's dangerous, isn't he?
You need to get a player on him, just to man mark him, because you can't give him that much time and space on the ball. He will hurt you.
Look, they just turn shot. Yeah, no pressure whatsoever.
You know what it is? Because he's not a traditional... He's a proper 10, isn't he? He finds those pockets where it's hard to pick him up. Sometimes he'd be out on the left, sometimes he'd be out on the right, and sometimes he'll just be between the defensive line and the midfielder line. And he's just... finding space. Look where he is again. Look at that.
Threaded through pass, Dragusin cuts it out, and a terrible clearance there.
Well, Spurs under a bit of pressure.
Even our producer's sighing in the corner of the room here. The frustration's coming out here. It's just way too easy for Wolves at the moment. Ball comes in.
Oh, yeah, good block. Was that Dragusin?
They're passing their way into our area at the moment. It's way too easy, isn't it? Out for a throw-in anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's funny as well. We should be able to dominate them in the midfield because they've got 2 midfielders. They're playing a 3-4-3. So we should technically have more midfielders to deal with what they have. What, if we're
inverted, you mean?
Huh? If we're inverted?
If the wing-backs are inverted, you mean, to create an overload?
Yeah, so they've got 2 midfielders, haven't they? Their wing-backs are hugging the width. So they've only got 2 in the middle. I know Cunha drops in sometimes.
Cunha's been dropping deep, though.
Yeah, he's been dropping in.
They just focused on Ange there, and he was shaking his head.
Yeah.
But that's what he always does, isn't it? He looked pretty fed up. Anyway,
because we haven't really created anything. If you really think about it, as much as pinned them back in their own half. How many chances have we
there was that
created?
chance where the ball went across the face of the goal and Benton Kerr. And
Yeah,
Solanke took
I know.
each other
Apart
out.
from that, though, I mean,
All goalie under pressure here. And Doherty was Doherty.
Son does one's his ball back. Oh,
Here we go. Solanke tries to get Kulu in.
Son.
Son, no. And it's
corner.
out for a corner.
Thought he might be offside for a second.
It's definitely in the balance this game, isn't it? I'd say.
Yeah, next goal wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good pressing from Solanke to force that error, and then Son was next onto it. And Sarr just had a moment of like
What is
indecisiveness.
that goalie doing? That was a forced to S touch, wasn't it?
It was. Instead of playing it first time, he decided to take a touch and then he puts
Do
himself
all
in
teams
trouble.
play out from the back, do you think, these days?
Yeah, I think it's the way of
Are there any
modern
teams
football.
that don't? Like,
No, I think all teams play out from the back, and I think there's times when they go long. Do you know what I mean?
corner
But there's-
comes in from Son and cleared.
You know what? That's the one we look the most dangerous when we're having corners.
That's our best chance, a corner. Benton Kerr overhit cross, and it's out for a goal kick.
Yeah, which is ironic because obviously we laugh at Stoke FC across the road.
Yeah.
But listen, if we're gonna get wins, we need to take a win. Ugly, I don't
we need
mind
an ugly, it needs to be an ugly win,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah. We can't always be pretty and shiny, but that won't do well to change the mood, as I said before.
That's the one thing about Kane. He knew how to just win penalties and get us those little grimy 1-0 wins, didn't he?
Yeah. Sometimes you need it, man. I know Ange isn't a fan of the dark arts, but there's times when you need to kind of slow down their momentum. Oh, great pass.
Actually, that's a great pass by Forster there. Kulu out to Brennan Johnson. He's got quite a lot of space here on the right-hand side. Running at his man. Tries to get to the byline and out for a corner.
Again, another set piece. Coming into the 40th minute mark. It's going short this time. Porro. Great cross. Oh, still in play. And touchdown by Kulu.
Over the bar,
too
Rose
much
head.
on it. Too much on it. Yeah, he got right underneath it. That's why it went right to the top. Well, again, another opportunity from a corner. From another corner kick. Yeah, I just want to see a bit more patterns of play, like attacking patterns of play where we were able to break down their low block. But I guess that's always been a problem for Spurs and Ange, right? Trying to break down low blocks.
Yeah, we just can't break down those teams that are disciplined.
Yeah.
I think when we do have any joy, it's when the game goes a little bit off the cuff and they overcommit, the opposition overcommit, and there's lots of spaces in behind.
Yes.
It becomes a little bit like a frantic 90s style FA Cup game.
Yeah.
That's when we're okay. But when they're disciplined, we really find it hard.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, look at this. Bloody loads of space down the left-hand side and cleared by Gray in the end.
But this team beat Man United, didn't they? 2-0, their last game. So they're no pushovers.
Yeah, but how much can you read into that with United at the moment?
Not much. I mean, yeah, they did beat Man City, but anyone beats Man City nowadays, right?
Exactly. When you think about it, how many good teams have we beaten this season?
Man U, Man City, Aston Villa.
But let's be honest, Man United were on a huge.
Okay. So we can't take Man U.
So was City.
All right, so Aston Villa, they're a good team.
Aston Villa, wasn't it? It's just Aston Villa.
Just Aston Villa.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at performances, I don't know. You could maybe have a different debate, but it's down to your interpretation of what a good performance is.
What do you think was a good
then?
performance
Could argue we lost against Newcastle, but you could argue that we had a decent performance against them.
God, really? We're losing and we're saying it's a good performance. Bloody hell. Things have fallen.
I mean, that's why I was pinching at.
Yeah.
You asked me, I gave you the answer, bro.
Anyway, Dragusin clears on the edge of the area. Kulu knocks it past his man down the right-hand side. There's just no one. Look, come on, make a run for him.
Yeah, and he's running. There we go. There's a runner.
It's a badly timed ball.
Yeah, he didn't have enough purchase on that ball. The weight was a bit off.
Is he? What's going on there?
Staying down. Johnson staying down. Andre's down as well.
What have they given here?
And
what have they given here?
I don't know. We're having a look on the replay. So Andre's lunged in as the back of it. Kelly's. Yeah, so they're looking for a penalty, Spurs. You don't get many.
They probably won't give that, but there was a clash of legs there, wasn't there?
Yeah. Johnson's asking the question. Is it not a penalty?
He didn't look convinced, though, did he, Johnson?
He's like he came in from behind. Look. Nothing
It's
at
like
the
a
moment.
coming together, but like the legs did sort of clash, didn't they? But I don't think you can give a penalty for that. Oh, VAR on this.
Yeah, it could be a pen. VAR.
You reckon? What do you reckon? What's your first impression of that?
Achilles, he catches him. Does he get the ball?
Who's first there?
Doesn't
to be
get the
fair,
ball.
he does actually clip Johnson.
Yeah,
He does clip him.
It's Achilles. He's got
I mean,
I'll take it.
in the letter of the law, that actually is a penalty.
I'll take it. Like I said, look at
Who's
where we
that
look at.
penalty taker? Son.
Yeah, I think. Well, Solanke should take it really, but Son will take it. Yeah.
Oh, it is a penalty. So is
Yeah.
it? Wow. So it is a penalty, and Son is over it. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Captain. 2-1 Spurs.
He's pulling his socks up, wiping himself down. So Son with the penalty here. What do you reckon? Bottom left? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
looks
think
looking like it.
he's going to go bottom left
It's looking like it.
as we look.
With his right
Stepping
foot.
up.
With his right foot.
What's he waiting for? Takes a deep breath.
He's composing himself.
Here he goes.
Bottom
Bottom left
left.
and saved.
Yeah, he read it. Yeah, he read it.
Yep.
He read
So he
it.
went bottom left. It's too obvious, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. On his right foot.
Oh, man.
Tottenham, eh? Couldn't make this up. I shouldn't even laugh. Sorry, guys. It's, you know what? It's one of those things where you laugh out of misery, you know? It's a coping mechanism right now.
I mean, it wasn't a bad penalty, but it's just...
Too high for him. It's just got to be bottom. It's got to be bottom on the floor. Ah, jeez. It's not going right for the captain. Yeah. Wolves have the ball. Massive let off.
Oh.
Massive let off there. But what, hey, can we win the ball back? Spurs trying to press again. And yeah, Wolves controlling it at the moment. It's going out wide. And it's a ball into the box. These will have a little drop back, little flip back.
So if they score now, that'll be a sucker punch, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's like psychologically, that's pretty damaging,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Definitely. We just need to see the game out now. I mean,
See the game? What do you mean to say?
I mean,
half
to
out?
the second half. The second half. See the first half out. Sorry. Wrong terminology.
Oh, anyway.
There we go.
Son on the left-hand side.
Can he make up for
Driving
it?
into the middle of the box. They've got runners.
There we go. That's what we need to see, Son. That's what we need to see.
Son! Oh.
Too late.
Was that a good block or was that a foul?
You know what it is? Because he felt bad. He wanted to, because he could have passed it. There was two players in front of him. He
I
could have
think
let it
Son
go.
from a couple, 2-3 seasons ago would have ripped a shot off there.
He tried. But obviously, my man got the challenge. Look, he's
Doherty,
opening up.
yeah.
He's opening up. Don't hit. Yeah, he knows. He knows what he's about.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, he's winding up to shoot.
Just going back to that penalty, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't have to be a Nostradamus to just know he was going to go bottom left, did you? You could
No.
just tell he was. I don't know. He was just.
I think the keeper would have done his homework.
Yeah.
And knows that
That's
he
his preferred
favours.
side as well.
Yeah, he favours
His
that.
son, it was always Kane's preferred side as well, wasn't it? Bottom,
Yeah.
low, bottom left.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Depending on how much pressure there was on the penalty.
Yeah.
Because I noticed when Kane was under a little bit of pressure, he would
Yeah.
go down the middle quite a lot.
Right.
And when he was
Right.
under severe pressure, he'd go to the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Um,
So maybe that's what it was with Son. Like,
Yeah.
going back to what he knows. Because we don't have that many penalties. We don't. So,
But you know what? Not enough players just go straight down the middle.
yeah.
I think probability-wise,
Yeah.
you're most likely to score down the middle. But the problem is if you go down the middle and the goalie just stays there,
That's
then,
it.
then psychologically that's damaging for that player.
Yeah.
You encounter a lot of heat.
Exactly.
Actually, straight down the middle is probably probability-wise the best
Oh,
option.
we got the ball. Solanke there. Driving. Oh. Free kick to Spurs. Semendo making a free kick.
Because if you miss going down the middle, people will say it's a terrible penalty, but it's not a terrible penalty. It's not. It's just the goalie
Yeah.
just decides just to stay
you just need a lot of bottle to do it. Do
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to be a certain character to say, look, I'm going to play it down through the middle. Because that's the gamble you're taking, that he's going to make a move.
Anyway,
Spurs got the ball. We're looking better now.
On the outside to Son. Son tries to get across in block.
Go. Look, he's there. Look, he's there, bro.
Bentancur, Kulu.
Kulu's everywhere.
Probing on the outside of the area there. Kulu's trying to get a bit of space
cut back. Oh, too late. Oh, he's offside. Oh, it's gone off. Big clearance. Come on, Spurs. I've got to stand up a bit. Come on.
As David would say, good time to score a goal.
Yeah, it is a good time to score a goal. Come on, boys. Let's get on it.
Dragusin has to go back to Gray. Gray to Bentancur.
Goal coming up, bro. Come on. Look, you could tell where Spurs are playing in this form. Look, you could just tell. Just coming, bro.
Oh, here's Kulu. Trying to find space.
Kulu.
Can he get a shot off?
Kulu.
Pulls it back. Johnson!
Hey! Yes! Let's go.
Come on.
Like what? You get me? Hey, Johnson.
Oh, my word.
Back in. Told man 2-1.
Time to score a goal.
I told man. Man, let's say, no, you're not bad. I said Spurs are bad, but we're not that bad, man. Come on, man. I told man we're scoring a goal.
Good work by Kulu with the and then he had a little cut back. Brennan Johnson.
Do you know what it is?
Side-footed into the net.
Do you know what it is? When Kulu starts to do that thing where he's looking for the ball, you see him on the left, you see him on the right.
Yeah.
That's him showing for the ball. That's him trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck. That's when you know, like, all right, cool, we're on our way up. He's making things tick. Before that, I saw even, what's his name? Solanke dropping deep, running with the ball, taking players on. I said, before that, Son was driving with the ball, almost got a shot off, but then Doherty made that challenge, obviously. So I just felt it coming, man.
What did you predict? 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. I predicted. Yeah.
You know what I like about Kulu is that he doesn't. He's very one-footed though, right?
Yeah,
but
very
he doesn't always go like shape for his left foot, does he?
No, he doesn't.
He does balance it with going onto his right as well to keep the opposition a little bit off balance.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of players like Lamela or whatever, they would always kind of like favour their left side, but Kulu does sometimes go to his right as well, which kind of befuddles the opposition a little bit.
He's got great balance for a big guy. Do you know what I mean?
Great close control.
And that's the agility in his balance is what throws players off because it looks like he's going to shift it onto his right and then he goes back onto his left.
Yeah. Because you know when you're at school and you've got players that can only play on one side of the foot, on the left foot, you always go, get his left foot. Just get his left foot. You couldn't say that about Kulu. Nah, you just switch it to the right.
He can switch onto his right.
Foot.
Yeah. I think it's ball carrying, like in terms of like left foot, right foot, close control, quick footed. That's where he's quite good with both feet.
Half time, by the way, everyone.
Yeah, that's why he's quite good on both feet.
Yeah.
But that's.
Do you know what? You speak to rival fans, they say that they think Kulu's our best player.
Yeah, lots of fans are saying now, rival fans, that he's being wasted at Spurs. That's how bad it's getting.
Wasted as in shouldn't be at Spurs or like out
he shouldn't
position,
be at Spurs.
do you mean?
No, he shouldn't be at
Spurs.
He shouldn't be at Spurs. And it's just a matter of time before a better team comes along and picks him up. I mean, I've heard that Mickey van der Ven's been linked to Real Madrid. I don't know if you've seen that.
I haven't seen that. Yeah, could just be his agent looking for wages as well. You know, who knows?
Could be. But I mean, like, we'll go back to the game in a second. I just feel like the longer we're not in that kind of European position, the more you're going to see things like Romero. You know, when Romero came out and he said, you know, if Ange goes, I want to go.
Yeah, what do you make of that? What do you think that was about? Like, why did he?
Why did he come out and say that? I think he's fed up, like many other players. Do you remember when Danny Rose came out and was like,
fed up with the board? You mean?
Yeah. You remember Danny Rose came out and he was like, I'm sick and tired of googling names. Do you know what I mean?
I love Rose for that.
I love him for that. I was like,
a lot of fans didn't like him for that because they saw him as a troublemaker.
No, man, he spoke.
Danny Rose's quality.
Absolute
I love that
facts.
Him, you know. I don't know what it is, but I love outspoken people who go up against the grain.
Yes.
And who just call out authority. I love those types of people. You know?
Yes. Because it's true.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what the fans are thinking. I'm glad that the players are thinking that because players are like us. They're like the fans. They want to be excited.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like a big name player coming through the dressing room. Even Dele Alli came out on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
And he said, they asked him, so why didn't that, that team was fantastic. That squad was fantastic. Why didn't you guys win, lift a trophy or anything? He's like, we just felt as a group, we just needed one or two players to come through that door that would lift us. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just needed that sparkle.
We just needed that
little sprinkle, that
tiny
little bit of magic.
Just on top of what we had, that cherry on top, because I think the starting 11 was fine. Yeah. It was just, when you look to the bench, there was no one that could, what reminded me of that was the actual game at The Battle of the Bridge. The Battle of the Bridge, when Chelsea were able to bring on Hazard.
Yeah.
They were able to bring on a Fabregas. They were able to bring on players that could hurt you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we were dominating, we were winning, we were up. But then when they brought their players on...
the league had gone way before that.
No, of course. But I'm just saying that game in particular, they were able to bring on that depth off the bench.
Yeah.
I can't really say, when was the last time Spurs have been able to bring depth off the bench that can actually...
Like a match winner off the bench.
And actually hurt teams. I know we've got Maddison right now. Maddison's on our bench. Maddison's on our bench right now.
A player that's like, you could argue is world class or not? Or are you just saying...
I'm just saying,
really,
like, if you go back to the Poch days, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, that was one of our best squads, best team, sorry, starting 11.
The squad wasn't that
but
great,
the squad was poor, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
NG, what, Nkudu?
Vimmer and,
Janssen? Like, do you know, what
Yeah,
are we doing
know.
there?
And I think
like,
that cost us, actually.
It did.
You know?
It did. It cost us cups. It cost us cups. So
because Poch would bring on a player to shore things up, but then all that would happen is that player would be so nervy in possession at the back that they just pass it back, sideways back, and then it just invites the opposition onto you, puts you under pressure.
That momentum swing is so pivotal in football. People don't realise how important that is. And you saw it today, like, we went 1-0 down, and the Wolves all of a sudden, you know, that free kick out of a run against the run of play.
It was against the run of play, yeah.
They scored a goal, and then all of a sudden, they've got a bit of confidence during the game. Do you know what I mean?
So should we dissect that half then? They're just showing Son's penalty miss here.
Yeah, start with a free kick, man, because that was the first.
Yeah, so the free kick, it was against the run of play, wasn't it? They won a foul about 25 yards from goal, and it was just a very simple rolled ball across the 18-yard box, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then no one was even slightly aware to sort of run out to that. And then it was a great finish, wasn't it?
Yeah,
by Chan.
Yeah.
Huang or Chan?
Huang.
It says Chan on the back of his shirt, though.
It's Huang. I've got it here.
Huang, Chan.
I got it here. Wait, hold on. Let's bring it back.
But anyway, yeah, it was a great finish. Forster couldn't have done anything about that. And then... God, I can't even remember.
It was
Bentancur's.
It was Bentancur. That
from
was
a corner.
Yeah, from a corner.
Which is a replica goal to the equalising goal, I think, against Fulham.
Yeah.
This season, if I've got that right, but
yeah.
Thumping header from Bentancur.
Yeah.
Brennan Johnson wins the penalty, which was a little bit sort of one of those. Is a weird one, but I guess technically it was a foul.
Clips him.
He just got ahead of him, didn't he? Just clips the back
of a heel.
So yeah, in the letter of the law, I guess that's a penalty. And then it was just so obvious Son was going to go bottom left. I called it. And also, I think he's gone bottom left in his last few penalties as well.
Yeah, last 4, I think.
So yeah, that was safe. But then luckily we got the goal, didn't we? Just before half time.
Yeah.
Kulu did really well.
Yeah.
Wrestled his way to free a bit of space, pulls it back. And then Brennan Johnson was running onto it, side-footed into the back of the net. So
there was chances in between that. There was a chance that, again, I said most of them come from set pieces. That's what we don't really remember. Spurs, yeah. So there was a header from Dragusin. He got the header, and it was just wide of the post.
That's from a corner, wasn't it?
That was from another corner, yeah. And I was like, from open play, we haven't really cut them open. I think pressing-wise, we did well. And we were keeping them pinned in their own half, opening, I'd say, 15 minutes or so.
We definitely had the better of that half. We looked in control. They didn't look that dynamic. They didn't really look like they were going to hurt us. They had a little spell of about 5 minutes around the 30-minute mark, where they kind of looked as though they were probing a little bit, and they were getting quite a lot of touches actually in and around our area, which had me worried a little bit. But then we weathered that storm, and then. Yeah, got a good...
I just think, like you said before in commentary, you were saying the problem with Spurs is sometimes we need to be a bit more adventurous in our passing. There was a passing from deep, and we're like, what a ball. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
When we cut it open. I can't remember if it was Archie Gray that made that pass out to Porro out wide. But that's the type of pass.
It was like an instinctive pass through not one line, but two lines almost. That's
exactly
what you need to do. And to be fair, Romero, that's what I do like about Romero. He's one of the few players who does actually play that type of pass.
Yeah.
But I think what happens is, because there's a little bit of anxiety at the club at the moment, I think players are a little bit cautious to make those types of passes because they don't want to be seen as giving the ball away. So they just keep it safe, sideways, backwards.
Don't think Dragison's got that in his locker. I think that's why he's forced to go long, over the top,
He's more of an industrial style defender, isn't he? He's not a kind of a dynamic, new, modern style defender.
Exactly.
He's a throwback.
Yeah.
He's an Eric Dyer for me.
Yeah.
Style defender.
Yeah. He's got a bit more pace than Dyer, to be fair to him. He has.
I'm not sure about that.
He has. He's not as slow as Dyer.
Yeah, but off the mark, he's not quick.
He's not. He hasn't got the acceleration.
No.
He hasn't got no acceleration.
Because I think there's a difference between being quick and being fast.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So
That's
fast
fair
pace,
enough.
when you hit your top speed, are you fast, right? But quick for me is like how quick you are in those
talking about
first
acceleration,
two or
burst.
3 yards. Which is,
he hasn't got that.
Yeah,
he hasn't got that. Yeah,
which worries me a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
well, I think going back to Wolves a bit, just a second.
Yeah.
I think Cunha, like what a player.
Yeah,
That's a player.
great.
As
He's
I
a
said
unit
before,
as well, isn't he? He's a bit of a unit.
Cunha for me, if we were serious, we would take the checkbook out this January.
How much do you reckon?
50 million. I'd just slap it
50?
on 50, yeah. 50 million, I'll do it. I'd slap 50 million. Do you know why? Because I think January is like, if you wait till summer, we're not going to get him. We're not.
They're not going to sell for 50. They'd want at least 80, wouldn't they?
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I just don't see it.
You don't see it. I just think.
Doesn't he have a buyout fee?
Does he have a buyout clause of 80 million?
Was it? I don't know. Maybe someone can look that up for us. But
I would test the waters. I would.
Test the water?
No, I would test it because at least you're showing ambition. You're saying you're showing like before everyone else comes in. You know, like he'll easily. I could see him at Arsenal. I could see him there. I could see him at Chelsea.
Looking at Kudus, and his is 80 million, I think.
Yeah. His is 80 million. Yeah, Kudus is. But I don't see Spurs going for, because I think he's looking at Johnson. Obviously, Johnson scored today. You know, that would do well of it. He's our top scorer now, isn't he? I think he's got
Madison. No.
No, I think he's joint. I think he's joint top scorer of Madison. I think he's got as many goals as.
I do think Brennan flatters to deceive a little bit. You know.
Yeah, no doubt. But
I think
going back to my
stats-wise,
point,
okay, but I just don't think he does enough.
No, 100%. But now going back to my point, and I agree with you. My point is, Levy will look at how much money he spent on Johnson, and he's like, fuck that, I'm not spending that much money again. Do you know what I mean? Especially when you look at like what Bournemouth do. Like Bournemouth have gotten players like Semenyo for what, 10 million from Oxford. Do you know what I'm saying? They've got Clivert. Do you know what I'm saying? They bought in 10, 15 million. It hasn't cost that much. You look at Brighton, how much players they bought in, you know, on the cheap. And we're trying to go down that route. So I can't see us splashing the cash. Do you know what I mean? Unless Levy was panicking. I don't think he's panicking because he's looking at the situation. I don't think like this, but I think the reason why Ange's job is safe is because whenever we ever had a goalkeeper and 2 first-choice centre-backs ripped out the team, do you know what I'm saying? So I think maybe that's what's saving him as well, if that makes sense. So,
I don't think that's an excuse, though, to be honest with you. Like,
you don't think that's how the board are thinking, like psychologically?
They shouldn't do, really. Because, I mean, we've got the whole rest of the starting 11s fine, aren't they?
Yeah, of course.
So it's just the centre-backs, basically.
Yeah, it's just the centre-backs.
Which you can prepare for in the beginning of the season, right?
Yeah.
You should be able to prepare for.
Either way, it's on them then. So then maybe
we could have been in a situation where we had Basuma at centre-back today.
Yeah, we could have.
I mean, how the hell and we're not even halfway through the season.
Yeah, we could have. Yeah, it's true.
Like, what is going on here?
It's true. No, you're right.
I mean, that's also on Ange as well, no?
I think it's on both. I just give it both because Ange accepted it.
Yeah.
He was the
Did
one
he not say, I'm happy with the transfer window?
Yeah, he said it. He did say that. He said, I'm happy. I've also heard Conte say the same thing as well.
What, he's happy?
He's happy with it. Like when we, that second window, was it the second window? When the only one he called out was Jed Spence at the time. Do you know what I mean? Because I remember clear as day, when we got Longley in, they asked him. I remember everyone was like, oh, we didn't get Bastoni, we didn't get the centre-backs we needed. And they asked him directly, oh, are you happy? And he was like, yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, wow. And I was like, no, Conte, no.
He probably doesn't mean
but,
it, does he?
But of course, that's what I'm saying.
No,
that's the same with Ange. He probably doesn't mean
Ange,
it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Ange is much more of a yes man.
No, I 100%.
Because he knows this is the biggest job he's ever going to have.
100%.
So he has to toe the party line to keep his job.
Yeah.
But do you want to talk a little bit more about Ange or not?
Look, well, we can. Do you know what I mean? I said today he's going to get the win. And I said for some fans, there won't be enough because damage has been done already. And so the mood at the moment, even if we won 4-1 today, do you know what I'm saying? I don't think there's enough credit in the bank to pull back the mood for some fans. For other fans, they're Angeing, like, no matter what. And they're like, give it time. They need more time.
Yeah.
It's too early in the season, and they are taking those injuries into consideration. So that's the reason why they're saying, look, we're 12.
I'm neither Ange nor Ange. I'm just like, you have to set him a very strict target to hit for this season. and during the season as well. Like he can't go below a certain play. If we went below Everton, that's it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But but at the end of the season, if he hasn't won a cup and he's not, let's say, 6th, I think he's got to go. You know.
Yeah, I think that was expectations for a lot of fans. I think a lot of fans right now still believe we get in that top 6, and a lot of fans still believe we win a Europa Cup, and that's why they're in. Take that away from there. Take that away. Take the Europa Cup away, and take the top 6 finish out of the equation.
Yeah.
Because remember, we're like how many points away from Bournemouth? At least 8 to 7 points.
I think we're 11 off Forest, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, there you go. Right. So we've got to claw back in that second half of the season. We've got to basically beat all those teams that are in and around us. We've got to beat them, and that's why I said this game's massive game. We have to beat Wolves. Because then now we play not a rival, but a team that we're kind of competing with to get into that top 6, which is Newcastle. Newcastle going to be wanting to get into Europe, back into Europe, as soon as possible. They need the money as much as we do for their PSR aspirations. Funny enough, though, they have a situation where they are needing to sell, and I think they need to sell Harvey Barnes. Would you take him?
I want Gordon.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Right, you just have to be like. I wouldn't say realistic.
I don't know what it is. But like, if you go back 20, 30 years, there used to be so many world-class players everywhere. Now there's just what people think is a high-quality player. They just aren't objectively anymore, are they?
Times to check.
Go on. Used to have like players at the bottom of the Premier League who were like you could say almost world-class. JJ Okocha, Matt Letizia, David Ginola when he was at Spurs in the late 90s when we were like mid-table or whatever. You know, like you just don't see these like flair players anymore, do you?
Don't have the Mavericks as much, but we have a super chat, bro. We do have a super chat. I'm going to read it out real quick. Super chat comes from Victor Mathiasson. Sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. Apologies. But yes, he's been a member for 39 months. And his super chat reads, "Ange should be judged on how we are doing when we are at a normal level of strength. The impact of playing the 18-year-olds will propel us very nicely also." What do you say to that?
At full strength. So what would be full strength for him? Because
Van der Ven,
didn't we lose to Ipswich with
Romero.
Romero and Van der Ven?
We did, yes.
So
you say argument done.
That's it. Sorry, mate.
You're not having it. You're not having it. No, but this is it. I said it before. I just feel like when teams can play through the press, I think that's the biggest issue. Those are people like, oh, it's the inverted fullbacks. Oh, it's the high line. I'm just saying, look, when they beat that press, it's a problem. It's a massive issue.
Especially with good teams, you know.
Exactly. There's a lot of good. You know what it was? My co-host Marlon, big up Spurs Kings TV. He said it to me from the very start, and I tried to battle him. This is the reason why I am where I am now. He said to me, and the teams are coming out, by the way. So he said to me, the problem with Ange is, if you look at his Champions League record, that's when he come unstuck. When he came against those teams that figured out how to beat the press, that's when Ange just started losing games, and he didn't win. Did he win a single game in Champions League? I can't remember. I think he drew a couple games. But majority of the games in a Champions League game.
Against quality teams, he gets found out. He's used to beating Ross
County. So this is why I have that kind of doubt in or concern against the Europa Cup. That's why I'm not convinced that we'll go and get the win, even though it's winnable. Do you know what I mean? When it comes against managers that have certain tactical tweaks and they can change things up, we play against a back three. Ironically, we're playing against a back three today as well.
Here we go, second half. Just about to, and we're underway.
Because we played against back threes, and that's been our struggles in the past. Like, we just find it hard to break them down, but we found a way today, so.
And it's out for a throw-in to Wolves by the corner flag.
Just to go through from some of the stats real quick. Funny enough, it says here, 47% possession to Tottenham, 53% possession to Wolves. 8 total shots, 4 total shots to Wolves. We've had 3 on target, they've had 1.
Why was that possession stat interesting for you?
Because we're at home.
Right.
We've got less of the ball. When normally, like, we dominate the ball. Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't feel like we had less possession.
It doesn't feel like it. That's why I'm reading the stats. I'm like, I might have to check somewhere else. That's what I just read.
I don't know if you... Yeah, I don't like stats anyway. That's like my position. Like, things like pass completion percentage and all that is just absolute nonsense.
It says it here as well.
Anyway, Dragusin to Gray to Udogie.
Solanke looking after it.
Dropping deep.
Yeah, Solanke looking after it.
Benton Kurt nearly puts it out for a throw-in. We're just knocking the ball around.
Do you have an issue with Solanke dropping and doing that?
No, I don't mind it because it's just temporary, isn't it?
Well, I know you're not a fan of him. You're not a fan of Solanke.
How do you know?
I can tell.
No, I think he's all right, but he's not a £60 million striker, is he?
No, I mean, but who is? He's English, isn't it? So you're going to get that tax.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's not many strikers out there at the moment, so you can inflate the price. Where there's scarcity of supply, is it?
But I think he's done enough at the moment to sort of...
Yeah. For now.
Not have the scrutiny on him.
Yeah.
There's a few things I really like about him. I think his anticipation's good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, like he scored in the cup. Yeah, that goal there was good. Against United.
I'd like to see him sort of create more chances.
Here we go.
I'd like to see him create more chances for himself.
Like he did that against Man U when he got that on the half. Yeah. He's got it in him. We just need to see it more consistently.
Anyway, the players down here at the moment.
Who's that?
Their goalie looks a little bit twitchy, doesn't he?
He's an old goal. I thought it was Doherty who played it back. Yeah, he's an old boy, isn't it?
You haven't said who's the worst Spurs player you've seen in a Spurs shirt.
Are you still on that?
Yeah. You have to give an answer.
You didn't tell me yours. I flipped it back to you.
Mine was Ryan Nelson.
Oh. I don't have one, to be fair. I'm not going to lie to you. But
you're too politically correct, right?
Nah, not even. There's not one that's like really pissed me off. Like, I'm like, what's he doing at Spurs?
Yeah, fair enough.
But because you know what it is?
Cross comes in.
There's been like times when I think the whole team's just been looking poor. We just look awful. And there's just like a few players in that squad. I'm like, a worse player. I don't know. NG, Nkudu, Janssen wasn't good. Did you like Janssen?
No, he was dreadful.
He was really poor.
But he did, but he had no confidence, but he worked hard, didn't he?
No,
he worked hard, but he was awful,
He was terrible.
A lot of fans thought he was going to come good, didn't they?
Yeah. By the way, a doggy's down, holding a hamstring. And Andrew's looking around, looking left, looking right. Look, he's skinning his teeth out. Mad. A doggy needs to come off, bro.
He just doesn't know how to rotate the squad, does he?
Look, he felt it there.
He's holding it back. Yeah.
He's gone, and he knows it.
What's the danger in bringing Reguilon on? Like, what
there is none.
What's he frightened of?
There is none. Look, Reguilon's coming on anyway.
Oh, he's coming on. Okay, Reguilon's coming on. Okay.
Mad.
There we go.
Because he can't put Archie Gray there because Archie Gray's already playing centre back. Watch Reguilon play a blinder now. All the fans go mad at him. Remember, Spencer's out, so he was forced to. No youngsters.
He looked so surprised, didn't he, Reguilon? His face
He's
like,
he's going to text his mum. Mum, I'm playing football again.
Did you see that on the Instagram post? Mum, this is me playing football. So this is what happens when you overplay players. You don't rotate the squad. You play this frantic football where everyone's like, running around trying to put out fires all over the pitch, and then you get these injuries, and then Andrew's like, "What can I do? I've got all these injuries." It's like
it's your fault, bro.
Yeah, but he has to take. It is.
You've got to take accountability. You've got to take accountability.
Anyway, Reguilon's on. At least this is good because then if he puts in a decent performance, then you can at least trust him for future games.
Yeah,
Udogie, he looks like.
Not only look, I don't even look at it like that. I look at it like if you play players, you can put them on the market. It's as simple as that. Do you know what I'm saying? A team might come in, look at Reguilon.
Andrew's shaking his head, but it's like, what do you expect when you overplay these players?
If you put a player up, like we need to see these players playing. Do you know what I mean? Whether you like them or not, another club might look at him and think, actually, he's got something about him. I'll buy him, and then we make money. Do you know what I'm saying? We can buy players. No, but it's true though. We need to sell these players, otherwise, what will happen? You have to cut their contracts, and they go for nothing. We lose out on money. Do you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if you like them or not. Just play them, innit?
Anyway, game's back underway here, and Gray on the ball. Back to Forster.
What's your thoughts on Reguilon, by the way?
Do you know what? Under Conte,
yeah,
I thought
Mourinho, innit? He first come.
Mourinho with the first 6 months was excellent.
Yeah.
Then Mourinho actually liked to keep him held back a little bit. Like he was pushing Aurier forwards, but keeping Reguilon back a lot of the time. I think under Conte, he was a good outlet for us, Reguilon.
Yeah, he was.
He relieved the pressure of the team a little bit.
I think it's defensively.
Defensively suspect. But,
that's what it was.
But I think he is quick and he can sort of turn defence into attack.
He can. He's got good cross on him as well. I thought, yeah. It was a couple of times he set Bale up when he was on that side.
Anyway, Wolves now working the ball over the halfway line. Doherty being forced back all the way to the goalkeeper.
Do you think we should get more youngsters on in situations like this?
Now?
In situations like this, where you know, put more youngsters onto the bench, give them a run out, get more academy players getting played.
It depends which ones. Dorrington, you mean, or Lancashire?
Just in general, just a general question, like, do you know what I mean? Well, okay, cool.
Right, let's just say this game. Like,
yeah.
You would in the last 5 minutes or something potentially.
Yeah.
If we were 3-1 up.
Project Youth? No.
It's not Project. That's the thing. It's not Project Youth, is it? Because he's not. He's only really playing the youth out of necessity, isn't he? Really.
Yeah. Spurs won a free kick here, and Archie Gray is standing over it with the Wolves manager pondering. Got a notebook in his hand, thinking what to do. Oh, Rex.
Who's that?
Go on, Rex.
On the left-hand side.
Go on, Rex. Oh, I saw what he tried to do, but no. No. Bentancur winning the ball back in the air. Solanke losing out there. Gives away a free kick. Oh, he's down. Semedo's
down, holding his face, is he?
The referee ran across to him. What do you think?
Down at the moment,
what do you think? Like, is it a project that we're doing, or is it a win now?
Really? If it was a project, he'd be starting the youngsters, wouldn't he?
Is that what a project means? That you got to play the you got to blood the youth in?
What do you mean by project then?
No, that's what I'm asking. What are we doing? Are we doing a project, or are we doing a? Because is he a win now kind of coach? Like in terms of
second season, mate.
Yeah. Like, because I think that's where like the arguments and some fans are split. Like they think we're in a project, like it needs time.
Yeah, are we rebuilding? Or are we reinforcing? That kind of question, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
It just feels like every year we're rebuilding, isn't it? Apart from the Poch era, it was like every year it's like rebuild, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
Yeah.
And I think it's almost marketing to say you're rebuilding. Because it kind of buys you more time, doesn't it? If you use words like project, rebuild, youth.
Buzzwords.
Yeah, it just kind of allows you a little bit more time in the eyes of the board and the fans, I think.
Yeah.
I think
the fans always buy into projects. Like that, they always. I say the fans, like I'm not a fan. Fans always like a lot of.
Smedo's in trouble. He's kind of really struggling here, isn't he?
He is. He looks like he's.
It looks like he's concussed or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on because players around him. Bentancur, is that Bentancur
even
there?
Bentancur's looking concerned and hunched over him here.
So yeah, well, you're essentially saying you see through that. You don't think it's because we've gone from one philosophy to another.
Which one? What? Conte, you mean?
A defensive between like win now.
Yeah.
Defensive style, obviously tactics are defensive. Now we're going for more attacking approach.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's not got anything to do with a rebuild, has it?
No, but what I'm saying is from the players that we bought in, for like we've bought a Doggy who was a wing back, Porro that was a wing back. That's a kind of back three style, whereas Ange's gone into a back four, playing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So the players that technically.
So you're talking about formation, you're talking about tactics.
But no, I'm saying players that have been bought from the season before that were from a different style of football, if that makes sense.
Because he's got...
So that's what I'm saying, the Doggy, Porro, those type of players, they were more for like a Conte.
They're more classic wing-backs rather than inverted, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
And
do you know what I mean?
So okay, so different question. You said, are they more suited to playing the Conte style of wing back or the inverted? Is that what you're kind of saying? So
obviously Ange's gotten rid of a lot of players. He's clearing out like your likes of Højbjerg, your Skips, the Celso, etc. Perisic. Do you know what I mean? And he's got a lot of players in for his style of system. Do you know what I mean? But there's still one or two players. There's still one or two players that are still there essentially. Does he need more players that kind of suit his attacking style to kind of for it to work for him?
I think you could have 11 world-class players, and I just don't think Ange balls would work in the Premier League anyway. That's my opinion. But
did you know what? In my opinion, it's not too far off yours. Yeah. I just think if we'd gotten Ange after Poch, because I think there was a time and place for an Ange to come in to kind of shock the league and that kind of football to work. I feel like nowadays you've got managers that kind of tweak here and where they see the opposition, they change for the opposition. Whereas we play the same way.
I think we'd have got found out either way with Ange ball.
Do you think so?
Yeah, because it didn't take long, did it, for teams to suss us out? Anyway, I Nori with the free kick, curled in and out for a goal kick.
No.
Yeah, what makes you think then that Ange straight after Poch would have...
Because we would have carried on that attacking pursuit or that style of football, and the players that would have been brought in would have been to the system that, you know, similar to Poch, because they both played that kind of aggressive, high octane, high pressing. The difference with
Poch's teams is like it was aggressive. We hunted in packs, we pressed well, but there was a balance. There was like it was very defensively sound.
Yes, I know. This is what I agree.
So
but I'm saying out of the manager
on the attack here, pulled back, and Bentancur read the pullback there, and cleared. Shot comes in, and it's over the bar. Sliced, really, wasn't it?
What I mean is, and you're right.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, his philosophy was closer to compared to what Mourinho exactly.
Right,
do you know what I'm trying to say? So players coming in, it would have carried on that trajectory.
I think Mourinho was the wrong manager at that time. You know, I think it needed someone who still played with a bit more dynamism to kind of follow on from Poch. You know? I was streaming for Nagelsmann at the time, but
I think quite a lot of us were.
Yeah. Anyway, Son's down here. What's happening?
He's up. Oh, on attack.
Left hand side, Kulu now.
Let's see what he does.
He's waiting for runners, pulls it back to Son back to Kulu. It's all gone a bit static.
Reguilon
has to go all the way back to, who's that? Archie Gray. Archie Gray to Dragusin. Dragusin back to, this is where we sort of, please don't go back to the goalie. It's Porro on the far touchline.
I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, throwing. Yeah.
Because he spent too long on the ball, so he was forced wide. And then when teams press, we find it hard sometimes to play out from that kind of wide area.
We didn't need to go backwards though. If you thought we're in a dangerous position with Kulu there, just near their 18-yard box, right? And it just ended up going all the way back.
Yeah.
You know.
It's down to bravery of passing, and it's down to the movements off the ball. Because the run he made was a bit sideways, in my opinion. Yeah. As opposed to at an angle where you can pass it forwards or diagonally.
Anyway, it's a free kick to Spurs here anyway.
Do you know what I mean? So in attacking third, I think we need to make more intelligent runs.
Yeah.
Whether it be into the box or you're creating an angle, you can't run square.
Or just be static and just...
Or just static, exactly.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And too many times, that's when our attacks break down.
That's the difference between a good player and a great player. A good player will just play the obvious, predictable pass in those situations. A great player will just find a way just to drop a shoulder and then drive into the box or something like that. You know?
Exactly.
If you watch Salah, I mean, Salah's like the perfect example of that. You know, in those predictable situations, he'll do the unpredictable.
This is what you want from your Kulusevski.
I'm not saying you have to be Salah, but I'm just saying just make the choice
from your big players.
A little bit more risk taking.
Yeah, from your big players.
Yeah. Anyway, Wolves on the attack on the left hand side. Porro's trying to get back. Cut back. It's gone out for a corner.
Nori, it's not a player. A player I wouldn't mind. I'll tell you that.
Where's he from? Where's that name from?
Nori.
Yeah, Nori.
Is he not Portuguese or? I assume all of them are Portuguese. That's rude. He might be from Morocco. He looks like Moroccan. Let me find out. Nori. He is from...
Corner comes in swinger. Oh, God. Missed everyone there.
He's Algerian.
Algerian, okay.
Yeah, I got it wrong. Algerian.
Shot comes in, blocked. Oh, his shot came in and hit his own player there. And the player's gone down. Who's that?
Dawson.
Smashed Dawson and he went down there.
Where was Dawson? Was he from Brentford, Dawson? I forget where he came from. Was it West Ham?
This Dawson.
Yeah, Dawson.
I don't know.
Yeah, not our Dawson. Our Dawson come from Forest.
Exactly. Look at this. Just hit him straight in the...
in the ghoulies.
In the gingangs. Oh. Still feeling the weight of that one, isn't he?
Damn. Happens quite a lot, man. I see quite a few players go down. But Spurs with a free kick with Forster on the ball. Looking to play it out from the back.
Oh, he's playing it long. And it was straight out of play.
Yeah, Spurs 2-1 up at the moment. With 61 minutes gone. Would you say in control?
Yes, but I wouldn't say we're watertight though, would you?
No.
Like now, look for instance here. Oh, ball comes across. Chance for Wolves. Shot blocked.
Good block.
Basuma clears.
Good block. Good block.
See, this exactly moments like that. You know, this,
it's going to happen every game. It's going to happen every game. You know, you have to soak up the pressure, as you said before.
Reagan on anyway with a throw on the near side. Look how much space here.
Opened up, yeah. We got sucked into the
Good
ball.
block by Porro there.
Nori and acres of space.
Acres of space there.
Yeah. Yeah, we get drawn to the ball where we've got 4 or 5 players that all get sucked in. It happened against Chelsea with Palmer. When all the players got sucked into him.
Like bunching, like when you're at school. When you stop bunching.
They used to call that Liverpool football as well. They said, "Oh, we play like Liverpool."
I'm sure there was a Dutch team, the national team from the 70s did that.
Yeah, they did that as well. Yeah. I've seen that clip.
Or the Harry Enfield clip where it's all black and white and they were running around like.
Yeah.
Oh, a substitution here. Sarr and Maddison are coming on. I'm guessing
A bit more energy.
I reckon you've got to take Son off, you know.
Yeah, Son's been mad. Son is coming off.
Poor.
Son is
is he?
coming off.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Son's coming off. He's been really ineffective. Just looks really sluggish, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think the narrative's going to push on more now, as you were saying as well.
And Werner. So it's a three-way substitution. Yeah. Werner, Maddison and Sarr coming on.
Yeah, after not scoring that goal, they would have said, Basuma's off as well.
Basuma.
People will be like, yeah, he looks past it. He's not the same Son.
Who's the third one coming off? It's going to be Johnson, is it? Or... It has to be Johnson, right? Because...
Could be Bentancur.
Yeah, no, it's Son. Yeah, Johnson's the third one to come off. Yeah.
Interesting. So Kuli's gone out to the right then.
Turbo Timo.
Kuli will go out to the right. And Maddison will go in the middle. And Sarr will be the legs to run around. Werner on the left as well. Wholesome changes. Let's see what happens, man. See if we can get a third goal. Prove my prediction wrong.
That's Sarr.
Yeah,
muscling in there. He has that energy, doesn't he? I guess.
Yeah, he does.
He's a workhorse.
Dynamism.
He's not the most technical, but he is a workhorse.
Yeah,
he
definitely.
do that job well.
I think he's proved his technical ability this season. This season, I think he has.
His turbo.
And he's added.
Gave it straight away. Oh, bloody.
Back
Gave the ball away, just fell straight back to it. He just sort of chested it away.
Awful. That was funny.
At least he's trying to recover it. And to be fair to him, he did run all the way back and recovered it.
Yeah, because he's hard working. Oh, that was hilarious.
That was brilliant.
That cheered me up, man. Not that I was sad, but good first touch.
Anyway, Porro, Sarr. Spaces are opening up a little bit more.
Great
now.
ball carry. No, don't. No,
well, he didn't have to do that.
No,
Space in front of Sarr there, wasn't there?
I'm glad you could see it as well.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Edge of the area. Maddison.
Here we go.
Out to Timo.
Looking much better.
Finds Kula. Kulu could have had a shot there. He lays it off for Maddison over the bar. Better football though. Already there's a bit more of an energy to the team.
Yeah.
Kulu could have actually had a shot there.
Yeah, he could have. He could have. Decided to lay it off of a cheeky back heel.
Let's have a little look.
One touch football. Look, moving around. 2 touch there. Boom.
Was it here?
No, it's here. Look, it's coming into square ball.
I think he could have just had a shot, but anyway, lays
heel.
it back. Maddison over the bar.
Good way to pass at the back heel. But yeah, he should have. He was in a better position. Well, I think maybe he saw the players in front of him and thought they might block his shot. He might not be able to get it off.
Andre's down there. So many players have gone down this game.
Is it a calf? What does it look like? He's holding his shin.
What was your position when you were playing?
Right back in DM.
Yeah.
Right back in DM. Yeah. Right back in DM. Two completely different positions.
Well, you right back because you.
Right back because I had a lot of energy and pace.
Yeah.
I'd often stretch teams because I'm an extra player to think about because I'm bobbing up and down.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I did a lot of running, a lot. So as much as I ran up, I had to run all the way back as well to help defend the team. But DM, a lot more, less running, a lot more. What do you call it?
Marshalling.
Yeah, discipline is the word I'm looking for.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't moving too frantically. Just needed to be in the right space in the right time, kind of holding that kind of just in front of the centre backs.
Paul Ince role.
Yeah, Paul Ince role. Yeah.
The enforcer.
Play it simple.
Like
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Get close to the man.
Anyway, Andre's down here getting treatment, so we can have a chat.
Yeah. What about yourself?
Striker normally.
Striker,
yeah, goal
in the
scorer.
box.
Yeah, Fox in the box.
Fox in the box. So yeah, good movement.
I had good movement and good anticipation. Yeah.
I hear it, man.
I grew up with Gary Lineker, so I kind of he was my hero growing up. So not anymore, but
I hear it. Politically charged now. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, but Spurs. Going back to Spurs, we do look a lot more. Well, it makes sense. Like energy,
we
like
look
you
way
said, fresher.
now. Yeah.
More ideas. And I think like when you're on the bench, you're able to watch the game, see what's missing. That's what I always feel like. When I used to come off the bench at times, I could see like, oh, they should be doing this, doing that. And then also you're eager to prove your point.
Yeah.
Like, I should be playing. Like, why am I not starting? So I'm sure Maddison's asking that question.
Oh, so
Cunha's off?
Cunha's off. I didn't notice that.
Oh, wow.
Didn't see him come off. So Andre's hobbling off for Wolves.
Game done. Cunha's the main problem.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you? But
Spurs, I know. I'm sorry.
it's Spurs, though. Come on.
I'm sorry. Sorry for that.
Clutch defeat
Apologies.
from the jaws of victory.
To the chat. Apologies.
So who's this coming on? Doyle, is it?
Doyle.
Doyley.
Has he
Reguilon
scored
on
against
the
us
ball.
before? I feel like he
Reguilon
scored.
gives it away. And the ball's gone out wide. Can Gray get in there?
This is where they score.
And
This is where they... Yeah, like I said, this is a must-win game. So, look, you cannot
Doyle.
concede. The thing is, the reason why I knew as well, we always concede. I can never predict a clean sheet.
And always concede first, right?
Yeah. But at least we have character to get back after conceding a goal. Do you know what I mean? To get back down. Sometimes. But yeah, here we are again,
Anyway,
trying
Wolves
to press.
trying to find a bit of space, goes out wide. Reguilon's trying to get the interception in, and it's out for a corner, I think.
Yeah. Reguilon's going to be knackered. This game is done.
He should be fresh, though, right?
Yeah, but it's different when you haven't played like first
Reggie.
team football. It's different intensity.
See, this is what I don't like. Look, you never, ever stick all 11 men in the penalty area.
No,
this
you
is
don't.
schoolboy area. At least have one on the edge of the area for the
Yeah.
second ball when it comes out.
I agree.
Look, it's out for a, what's that, goal
Goal
kick?
kick, yeah. I thought it went back in the net. I was like, oh. Dawson there with that chance, pulling wide. Spurs coming on, play out the back, two centre backs splitting.
Is he going to go short, do you think, or is he just going to hoof it now?
I'd hope he hoofs it because our centre back will take it to make him the third centre back. Here you go. So you've got 3 men in the build up. He now goes long.
He's going long a lot more now, isn't he?
Yeah,
Well, he's not even long. It's like those little chip
balls. I prefer that.
Yeah.
I prefer it. It's more accurate rather than just going long.
Timo. Well done, Timo.
Go on, Solanke.
He's
Go on.
released
Go towards the goal. Go towards the goal. Go towards the goal.
And get your
Drive in.
shot off.
Drive in. That's it.
See, that's just no killer instinct whatsoever there.
That's confidence.
He should have really driven in to
That's
the centre when he got ahead of the Wolves players there, shouldn't he? He got his shot off.
Yeah. His first touch should have been like towards the goal straight away.
You need to make sure that first touch is as central as possible to open the goal up.
That's so disappointing for me.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's really bad. And it's a goal kick in it as well because it didn't come off him. Didn't it come off him? Look. Yeah, look.
See, when you're in that position, you don't keep running that way. You kind of
No, you don't run away from the goal. You go towards the goal.
You?
Yeah, we said it straight away. Run towards the goal.
Yeah.
Get that next touch towards the goal. Do you know what I mean? Then you've got to open your hips
really
up.
Pedestrian from Solanke.
Open your hips up, and you can place it either side, through the keeper's legs or in the corners.
Oh, this game's on a bit of a knife edge now. Anyway, Wolves now
winning the ball back.
Side.
Wolves players committing bodies forward. At the same time, if we win the ball back, the counter is on. Through ball. Oh, heavy touch. The thing is, do they have anyone clinical up the top? Huang's still on, I suppose. I think he's still on. Let me double check. Line up.
Anyway, throwing on the halfway line.
Yeah. Oh, haven't changed it.
You still sticking with 2-1?
Yeah. What about you? Have you changed? You said 1-1 originally.
Yeah, it's probably.
So you're 2-2?
I think it's probably going to stay 2-1 now.
Yeah, I'll say 2-1.
Yeah.
Unless something drastic happens. I think Huang's still on the pitch as well. Their coach is on their toes, stooping down.
Yeah. Everyone, Amarin does that as well, doesn't he?
Portuguese thing, isn't it?
Why do you think they do that? Like, to make it look like they're more in the zone and see the field better.
Yeah, basically. I think he's stooping down to see. Sometimes when you come down at a different angle, you might see something a little bit different. Or maybe he feels closer to the pitch when he's at that level.
Glenn Hoddle used to sit quite high up in the stands, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I get it, though. Different perspectives. You can see the pitch differently as well. When you're at ground level, you can't see everything. Do you know what I mean? But when you're higher up, you can see like who's pulling wide, where everyone's on the pitch.
Throwing on the halfway line. Porro to take it. Sarr back to Porro. And another throw in.
Up, here we go.
On Sarr.
Okay.
Can he get some space?
Good feet.
Wait,
good feet.
Can he find Timo? Gave it away.
See what I'm saying? He's gotten a bit better technically, Sarr. That was decent.
But he didn't. He gave the ball away, didn't he?
Yeah, he just didn't have the end product. But I'm saying,
he wriggled, did a little wriggle there, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about.
Get a cross in, chips it up, straight to the goal.
I think he should have shot personally. I know the player was free, but I think if he gets it out of his feet quicker, the shot's on. But yeah, Wolves break away up the pitch. And Spurs here is just sitting into our own half. Wolves playing around with the ball. And a nice interception. Oh, yep, a nice interception by Spurs. And now we can carry it forward. And you've got Sarr again playing that out wide. Spurs breaking up the pitch. We needed him to beat him there. I needed him to beat him there. Just do a quick Sarr.
Sarr's brought a lot of energy anyway, because he's coming on.
Yeah, he has. Anyway, Wolves got the ball. Spurs winning back. Nope, it's a free kick. God damn. Damn it. Yeah, Wolves have a free kick. Madison's complaining, saying, "What, me?" He always does that, innit, Madison? He fouls the player. Really? He's like, bro, I won the ball. He's that type of player. Yeah.
Anyway, Spurs are sort of camped out in their own half a little bit here, just waiting, soaking up the pressure a little bit, and giving away. Bentancur slides in. Did he win the ball? Yes, and it's out for a throw-in.
Yeah.
That needs to be time well, didn't it?
What do you think about the pairing of Bentancur and Basuma this game? Has it worked?
I'll tell you what, he needed to time that sliding tackle, right, didn't he? Sorry, what?
Yeah, no. What do you think of Bentancur and Basuma as a pair in the midfield so far?
What, this game? Basuma's off, isn't he? So
yeah. Nothing much, right?
Nothing much. Right home
Great
about,
touch.
to be honest with you. Great touch there by Kulu. Come on, Porro, get on the overlap.
Yeah, he should have been ahead of him there.
Back to Kulu on the far side. Can he
get
a cross in? Tries to dribble his way into the box and gave it away. He does give the ball away quite a lot, Kulu.
He does, but I just needed him to risk it and do a little cut back there. Cut it back onto his left foot like he normally does. Held on to it too long.
Anyway, 76th minute. 2-1 to Spurs.
I need to see a bit more from Spurs, you know, if I'm being totally honest. I don't know if I'm expecting too much. What do you think?
It's not like we look like we're under the cosh, though, does
No,
it?
I know, but in possession, if we're meant to be this possession, front-based, front-footed team, where we're all out attack, it just doesn't feel that way. Like, do you know what I mean?
Doesn't feel like it this game, anyway.
Yeah, I don't feel like we're like asking enough questions when we have the ball, and getting enough shots off as well.
We have sat back quite a bit this game and tried to
We'll soak up the pressure.
Yeah, definitely.
You think it's a change of tack?
I don't know what it is, but
or Wolves have
we haven't
just
been
what
that
do you think
exposed
Wolves have
at
been
the back,
better?
have we? Lofted ball forwards, Dragusin with a header, and
Calm it down now.
Bentancur's there to
now
clean-
forward
clean
pass. Okay, could have, but he decided
Well,
not to.
Bentancur's trying to
Yeah,
dribble his way out of trouble.
He does it. Yeah, he does
to
it.
Sarr
Yeah,
in
it
a bit of
helps.
space in the middle here. Maddison
Drive. He slipped over. And again,
looks for the runner of Timo.
Is he on?
Timo, come on, drive into the box, drive. He's running at his player, gets...
Does it?
Oh,
Oh,
so
that's
that
what you
was
need,
good
Johnson.
by Timo.
That's what you
good.
need, Johnson.
Yeah.
The tapping
True.
merchant.
No, but Timo did well
Yeah,
there.
he did well. Yeah, he did well. Good chance.
Cross comes in. Timo with the shot. Oh, he's almost...
but when it comes to shooting,
Yeah, he's...
let Timo do well. Oh,
yeah.
Ooh.
And header over the bar.
See, that's what
To
I
be
want to
fair
see
to
more.
Timo, he's done more than Son's done the whole game.
Wow, I say a
Hasn't
lot. Yeah, he has.
At least he commits plays. He runs at them, and he made a yard for himself. Got the ball across.
You say give Werner the contract, yeah? Werner over Son next game. Would you do that? Werner over Son next game.
No, I don't think you can do that. But I would say though that
Hangers off.
Son just doesn't commit any players, does he? He doesn't run at any players anymore. He just
No,
gets
he
the
doesn't.
ball, plays it inside, recycles the ball now, just keeps it safe.
Yeah.
At least Timo does actually run at players,
Yeah.
and then gets a yard, gets the ball across, whips the
Yeah.
ball across.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's better, but I'm just saying.
No, it's facts. You often, you know what teams often do as well? They leave Werner alone because they think, he's dead.
Yeah.
So he gets a
They're
lot
probably
more
right to think
space.
that, yeah.
Whereas Son gets less because they think, he's a serious footballer. Let's be a bit more tight to him. But no, I agree, man.
He's
I
just
think,
a bit clumsy, isn't he, Timo?
Yeah, he's clumsy and he's just not got the finishing prowess, the confidence to look like he's gonna.
But
put
if you
goals
saw
in
when
that.
he was running into the penalty, the Wolves defenders were backing off.
Yeah.
But you don't see that with Son. You don't see him committing plays where they're sort of moonwalking, do you?
Yeah, because he's got
Anymore.
so much explosiveness, Werner. Like he can accelerate and beat his man just through pure pace.
Anyway, into the penalty area. Wolves, can they get the ball back?
Oh, he's cut back.
He's been pressurised here.
We've got
a few
bodies there.
Spurs players here. We've got bodies back. They're trying to thread through the eye of the needle a little bit here, Wolves, and they're going to end up going back, are they? Yeah, to the halfway line to build up play again.
Yeah, Spurs trying to soak it up again. And it goes out wide this time. What was that, Regs?
Reguilon.
Defending well. It goes back to Wolves player though. Pressure still on. That's
Whipped
across
in
into the
ball.
box.
Good ball, actually, and headed out by Porro, I think that was.
What would it take for you to be Ange out? Because you said you're not. You're politically like.
I just don't.
You have to wait till the end of the season. Are you that type of person?
I just don't. No, I don't think it's going to work with Ange. I'm just like, I don't think you should pull the trigger now. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Solanke driving past.
Great play, man.
Plays
great
here.
ball
Left
as well.
it for Kulu. Kulu
Chip him.
gets past the goalie and shot.
You know what?
Was that
I'm too old school 90s because old school 90s would have dinked him. You know, like in Inzaghi.
an old school who?
Old school 90s Inzaghi, dink him.
right.
Dink. You know what I'm saying? That's what's
Right,
like, chip him. I was like, oh yeah, these guys don't really do that
So
anymore.
Solanke did well to win the ball back there. Breakaway.
Great
Flicks
pass.
it out wide
Great
to
pass
Kulu,
by him.
and Kulu gets past the goal
No,
with his
he's
right
got
foot.
it.
And Solanke very frustrated there.
The dink was on, man. Dink it over him. Dink him. Oh, we still got the ball in the danger area on the edge of the box. Can you see him? Can you see him? Oh, you got to scream for that, Bobrovsky. Come on, man. You're there, man. He's got to punish teams now. We've got to punish them.
Sarr out wide to Timo.
Timo, take him on.
Go on the
Take
turbo.
on Timo. Take on Timo. Go on, whip it.
Gets
In the
it
box,
crossed
attack it.
straight into the goalie's hands.
I think someone's got to attack that near post. I know it went central, but, just at least it was too easy for the keeper. Come on, Spurs, win that ball back. We're not pressing though. Look, we're sitting off.
So we're sitting off a little bit.
Yeah,
now.
we're sitting off. Yeah. We're not as.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
It's okay to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, right, are people rating this or?
You feel as though Wolves will get one more good chance, though. That's what it feels like at the moment.
Yeah.
They've got a corner. No, is that a corner?
No, it's still on.
Oh, God.
But maybe to our detriment.
And Timo gets a foot in there, and Archie Gray slides in, and it's out for a throw into Wolves.
9 minutes left.
Your 2-1's looking good. Was it 2-1, you said, yeah?
Yeah, my 2-1. Yeah, that's a 2-1, yeah. Nothing to be proud of, but I mean, I'm not too far left, I'm not too far right. You know, people think we'll lose or or win like a massive game. I just see it a little bit closer.
Madders.
Go on.
Solanke
go on.
goes down.
Go on. Get in the
Kulo
box.
on the right-hand side.
Keep running. Run. Push.
Look how much space Timo's got. And Kulu tried to find him there with a cross, but
these brothers are tired. They are actually tired. Because you know when he had the ball, yeah?
Who's tired? Kulu.
The team, the players. Because I was expecting a run. It was only Timo that was up there. I thought the players were going to burst and run in behind, run forwards, but they just said no.
The subs shouldn't be tired, should they?
No, they shouldn't. Maddison could have maybe ran in behind. But it was only Timo that was up there that ran on. So I don't know. Maybe they're not tired. Maybe it's an instruction then. But yeah, Wolves have the ball here. A little diagonal.
Swept wide.
Just outside the box.
Mike Norrie?
Yeah, Mike Norrie again.
Regulon's there.
Yeah. Whips it.
Whipped in. Come on, Forster. Claim. And he has. Okay.
Is he going to slow it down? Looks around. He's not going to give it to Werner, is he? After Werner was trying to hold on to his arm.
So where do we go in the table if we hang on to this? Let's have a look.
Probably 10th.
I don't want to jinx it, but let's have a look.
Probably.
10th.
Yeah, 10th. We go 10th.
Really?
Yeah, we go 10th. Mid-table, isn't it? But we have to...
I want to see the as it stands table.
But we have to... again, as I said, we have to beat Newcastle. We've got Newcastle at home next game. We have to beat them. The problem with me, the issue I have at the moment is the consistency issue where we can't go on a run. We haven't been able to go on a run where we go 3+ games of like winning.
We're capable of it, you know.
Yeah,
we're capable of going on a run
capable.
of 3 or 4 games like we did last season. It's very easy when you go on a run of 3 or 4 losses to get very toxic at the club. You know?
Yeah, this is it.
Ball comes in, Forster using his feet to clear.
Woohoo! Yeah, he crossed it a bit too close.
He's basically
for him.
the opposite of Lloris, isn't he? Lloris is very quick at getting down low, and Forster just can't be bothered to dive down. Just use his feet. Yeah. Lloris is one of the best I've ever seen at getting down low.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the last game of 2024, man. It's been a bad 2024 for us. Hopefully 2025 can be a bit better.
Our average points under Ange is 1.28.
Yeah.
Ball comes in, Timo heads it out for a corner to Wolves. How many corners have they had? Bloody hell.
I think for 2024, for this season on points, we would be 15th.
Say it again, if what?
So for 2024...
Oh, for 2024.
Yeah.
We kept that average points for just this season.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Would be 15th.
I think it's average 1.28 points under Ange so far since he's been at the club.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, that's below mid-table form.
Hopefully we can hold on to this 2-1 win. Spurs under pressure.
Going to be an in-swinger. Low and cut out. Are they going to get a shot off? Lots of men back here. Lots of bodies.
Good block.
And we're able to counter here with Solanke driving forwards. Only got Kulu ahead of him. And he ends up having to go back.
Let's keep hold of it for a bit.
Bentancur tries to play the quick pass into Sarr, I think that is.
Yeah.
And goes straight back to the
Keep hold of it because, look, this is what's going to happen. You're going to concede possession again and they're going to come on top. They're pushing for that goal now.
Definitely trying to hit the flanks, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're trying to do quick switches.
Quick switches into the channels.
Yeah. Just like Rangers, Roma, Galatasaray, Fulham, Brentford. But yeah, anyways, Spurs doing
is that
well.
a foul? Maddison tries to jump in there and...
Yeah, but
Anyway, all Spurs players back in their own half here, in a decent shape, it looks like.
defensive display. Look at this, trying to win it ugly.
Everyone's going to say, "Oh, Ange masterclass." Oh, Chelsea Wolves!
Oh my
goal.
lord!
What the
oh
hell?
my
Wolves have
lord!
scored. I don't know how they've
I'm
done
in
it.
the mud. I'm in the mud.
Oh my god!
I am in the mud, bro.
How did they score from that
I'm
angle?
in the mud, bro.
Why?
Oh my days!
How the hell did they score from that angle?
How do we not win this game? Well, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. This is a
That is
must-win
unbelievable.
game.
I can't believe they scored that.
Wow. 2-2.
Is that Larson? So Larson scores from this crazy angle,
Bro,
like
you know what?
crazy acute angle.
I'll put my hands up.
Is it offside? No, he's onside. The other player was offside, but he just scored. He just
What a goal.
He
What a goal,
slices
though.
it off his boot here.
That is a top
into the
finish.
Corner.
Wow. I am in the mud, bro. I'll be honest with you. You know the club better than me.
incredible.
I'll be honest with you. You know, you called it. You called a draw. And my bad. We
I
really
did say
are.
I'd get one last good chance, didn't I?
My bad. I got it wrong. I put my hands up.
I'll be honest with this. It's one of those where he took a swipe at it
Wow.
and it just flew into the roof of the net.
Wow.
So come on, Ange, what are you going to do now? Well, there's nothing you can do now, is there?
No, he's got to go for it. He has to
made
go
all the
for it.
subs. Yeah.
He has to go. We were sitting back, trying to absorb the pressure, trying to defend, hang on to, the 2-1 lead. Normally, Ange likes to go for it a bit more, have a bigger separation. That's why he kind of plays that gun-ho way.
Why did I check the table? So now we're in 11th.
Back to
Oh, dear.
He's like, is it going up? Is it going up? No, you need more Viagra. It goes back down again.
Anyway, yeah, come on, Spurs. Show some urgency now.
Spurs just can't get it up, man. Like an old
Possession
man.
in the last 10 minutes is 29% to Spurs. Not that I think that's important, but... Oh, here we go.
Here we
Salah,
go.
come on,
Bang
get
it,
a
bang
shot.
it, bang it.
Yes!
Oh, that would have been a
At least he hit the
brilliant
target,
goal.
though.
Yeah.
From the...
Saves it over.
Salah's getting into space. I don't know how, but Salah's getting some really good attacking space here. Oh, it's
Offside is offside. Oh, it's a shame.
Ah.
It's a shame.
Oh, man.
That is a
I
sucker
feel like we
punch.
deserve to win this game as well.
Yeah. Is that one of those games, one of those performances we spoke about earlier? You said, when Spurs haven't won, what good performance has there been? Is this one of them? Well, not really.
Is this a good performance?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a good performance. I'd say,
Oh,
this could be
Lord.
3-2 to Wolves here.
Oh, Lord.
And it's,
Thank goodness he didn't have composure there.
Is that a goal kick or
It's a corner.
corner?
Good. If he had composure there.
Wow, they've had some corners this half, haven't they?
If they had... Oh, my Lord.
So all that was a pump ball forwards from the goalie.
He's got a good touch on it. He's
Beats
beating...
Porro easily. Oh,
Good defending from Sarr. It's a midfield in the corner. Because he did try to cut it back.
I don't think I could handle a 3-2, to be honest.
Well, would you become toxic?
Can you imagine the toxicity if they get a third?
Bro, I need to go home.
In swinging.
Fans love me.
Header! Oh, forces
Save.
there! Save.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
This is becoming a bit of a madness, I'll be real.
It's gone a bit chaotic here.
Just oh my, burn up,
Timo's
burn
like
up.
kicking lumps out of Nori. They didn't even give a foul for that. He was like kicking lumps out of him.
Oh, I
And
shouldn't
headed out
laugh.
by-
I shouldn't
It's
laugh.
all
I
getting
shouldn't
a
laugh.
little bit last ditch at the moment, but we could find a little breakaway here.
Can we win it?
Solanke trying to find Kulu. How are we not winning this game?
Because we're not creating enough clear-cut chances, that's all.
So Forster he actually
5
had to
minutes
get
added
down
on.
there to make the save from the header.
8 minutes, sorry, my bad. 8 minutes added on. So you never know, well, it's still a lot to play. It's on a knife edge, as you were saying before.
Down, haven't they, this half? So
Jeez. Nah. Yeah, we need. I still think we need the 3 points, man. There's still time to turn it back.
What's happen if we just get a draw? Ange's still got his job, hasn't he?
Yeah, of course. I told you. Even if we lose, he still has his job. Even if we lose, he still has his job.
I think if it was 3-0, he wouldn't. But
yeah, whitewash at home. Yeah. Diabolical.
Werner anyway to Maddison. He's just got no options, has he? Dragusin.
Wolves are just outside of the relegation. They're 17th at the moment.
Kulu tries to get it into the box, and Bentancur's there. He tries to find Kulu on the outside.
Here we
Kulu,
go.
can you get
Here we go.
first time ball in?
Oh.
Header. Oh. Who was that? Again, it's like Sarr keeps getting into these scoring opportunity of spaces.
False nine,
How is it Sarr's the ones getting in there?
He's making the right runs. Is he onside?
Oh, he's giving it an offside, has he? It can't be offside if he's
It looked like he was on.
You can't be if it's playing the ball backwards, though.
It looked like he was on, though. To be fair, I thought it was on in line with him.
Man.
Anyway, but yeah.
I don't know how, but Sarr's been managing to find the best spaces in the second half. Goal scoring opportunities.
Yeah, I think he's been the most adventurous, and he's taken a bit of bravery, putting things into his own hands. That's what you need, the player with.
He's probably been our best player, funny enough.
Yeah, coming on.
Yeah, just, I don't know, just 'cause he's
match.
got a bit of energy and he's getting into
yeah.
some good spaces. And
Yeah. But here we go. Spurs kitting up the pitch. Sarr trying to lead that attack.
Dragusin's there to mop up.
There we go.
And who's this? Regulon. Come on,
Go on,
Regulon.
Rex.
Show your pace.
Go on, Rex. Timo.
Timo just airs it. I don't think I've ever seen a player air so many like touches. You know, like air ball.
Damn you, Timo. Turbo Timo.
But that's just, you know, when you see a player that's just their confidence is completely shot to
Yeah,
them.
that's
like
him.
Vincent Janssen.
Yeah.
You know, when you watch him play, it's the same thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. When it's bad, it's bad. When it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah. Gomez with the throw.
Back to
Great,
Spurs.
halfway
It's all
line.
Spurs at the moment.
Dragusin goes back to Forster. Quite a heavy pass back there. Forster hoofing it forwards.
Come on, Spurs. Come on, we get the win. Go
Morrow
on.
trying to chip it forwards with Solanke there trying to
Good
get on the
pressure.
end of it. Headed back.
I thought he was going to take it up. I was going to use his feet. I was like, what is he doing? Big hoof, we're going to win it back? Oh, they get a header. They got a player down. They're trying to, look, Dark Hearts. He's trying to Dark Hearts it.
Strand Larsen. How many of their players have gone down? I think probably 5 of their players have gone down in the second half.
I think it's a Dark Hearts
They're
move.
not, playing for a point?
Yeah.
They were doing it when they were 1-0 down, though, like when they were a goal down.
Yeah. Well, just to slow the momentum down, the attack. You know, stop, start. It's harder
I don't
to.
know why, because I think they're quite capable of getting the winning goal.
So it might be serious. But the clock's running down. There's less than 4 minutes to go. So can Spurs get a last-minute winner?
Point, eh?
It's not over till it's over.
So if this stays the way it does, we're on 24 points, 11th place, behind Brighton.
Yeah.
And we're going up the table, mate. Come on.
Gotta be positive. Gotta be positive, man. Can't be all negative, right? Aye. Just looking at the other scores, Fulham are drawing 2-2.
Whilst Larsen's down.
Fulham are 2-2 with Bournemouth.
Right.
Full-time Everton losing 2-0 to Forest. Forest are doing really well, pushing up that table, putting Arsenal under pressure. Not even Arsenal, Chelsea, sorry, I think it is now. Palace won 2-1 against Southampton. Man City get their win against Leicester, 2-0. So Man City winning. It's going to help them push them up the table. Man City are now 5th.
I just took Haaland out and Guardiola.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
That's
mate.
typical, isn't it?
Sorry. Yeah, so basically City are 5th now. Bournemouth have got dropped to 6th. And Chelsea are 4th, Arsenal are 3rd. And Forest are 2nd. Forest move up to 2nd.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
They're having a great season. Nuno.
They're kind of my
I'm going to make you
team,
proud.
Forest.
I'm going to make you proud.
Yeah, that lasted well, didn't it?
Well, look, he's making them proud, isn't it?
Yeah. I think he's a better manager than Ange, though, isn't he? You not think?
It's a mad one.
What do you
At
think
the
about
moment, if we're going on this season, yeah, I mean, he's got them better organised, hasn't he?
Oh,
bit of a wobble there.
we look very vulnerable at the back, I have to say. So much space. But anyway, come on, Reggie. You're meant to be quick, mate.
Told you, man. He needs match fitness. Look, that's why he's the
looks
sprint speed's
so
not the same.
Timo finds Reggie on the left-hand side, pulled back, and no one's there.
Come on, Spurs, win it, ball back.
Ooh, that's gonna be yellow, I think.
Look, now he's
Another
jumped
man
up.
down.
Now he's jumped. He's
That's going to be a yellow. To
yeah,
Benson,
definitely,
has to be.
definitely. Late, he got it late, and he stopped the attack as well.
He's got quite a military haircut, isn't he, Benson Kerr?
Buzz cut, yeah, he's got the buzz cut, yeah.
That's sort of like Full Metal Jacket kind of buzz cut.
Sometimes when you're going through certain situations, he said, yeah, you know what? Cut it all off. He said to his barber, cut it off. Do you know what I mean? Look, they're playing for the point, man. He's staying down. Look, 1 minute left. Yeah, they're slowing the game right down. Look,
He's really
Bentancur's
frustrated,
upset
isn't he?
now. He's upset.
So this must be the sixth Wolves player to go down this half. He's on his feet now.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, one last chance. Like, just lump it up there.
One
Can we
last
not bring Llorente back and
chance.
just stick him up top?
One more chance. Hey, he's one more.
I can't believe that Larson goal. It just didn't look possible from that angle, did it?
Nah, it wasn't on, and then bang.
They've gone all the way back to the goalie. Oh, heavy touch from their goalie. Oh,
No
goalie
way.
tries to dribble it.
No way.
past
No
Spurs
way.
player.
No way.
Come on, chance now. Goalie's off his line.
This
Go
is-
on, Reggie. Solanke. Yeah, oh, Timo should have read that. Could
Go
have
on,
been in
chase
there.
it. Go on,
God,
keep going, keep going.
Timo's been aware that he
Ah.
got in.
Keep pressing.
Come on, one last chance. Come on. Get the ball down. No. Yeah,
Oh,
bit of head tennis. Oh, it's all gone a bit frantic in the middle.
oh
of the park at
yes.
the
And it's on a
moment.
knife
And
edge.
then
It can go either way.
It's going to go out for
That's
throwing, is it?
throwing, yeah. Oh, it stayed on.
Come on, this is the last chance. Come on, everyone up there. Throw in on the right-hand side. Come on, Bentancur. This is it. Come on.
It's now or never. Do or die. To dare is to do.
Madison.
To dare is to do. Go on. Go on. Come on, Spurs. Last minute.
Get it in the mixer. Come on, get the ball in.
Come on, we can still
Back
do
to
it.
Gray.
Go
Gray.
on.
Come on, don't knock it around
Come on.
cautiously. Get it in there.
Come on.
You've literally got seconds left. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick. Is it? Come on, corner. Corner ball. This is the...
Come on.
What?
Oh, it's a wrap.
Come on. Oh, has to
That's
be a
a wrap.
corner, doesn't it?
It's a
That's a
wrap.
goal kick. That's it, everyone. Oh, dear. This looked like it had to be a corner. That's got to be a corner,
Yeah, it's
isn't
got to
it?
be a
Surely.
corner. Yeah, they're going to have to get VAR on the linesman soon, isn't it?
Ange looks forlorn on the side.
Oh, he's fuming. He's fuming. He's fuming.
Levy
And they've cut to
looks
Levy.
nonplussed as well.
Oh,
Just focusing on Levy here, he just looks pretty... Just...
he looks like a tortoise.
He just looks like a little fed-up goblin, doesn't he?
He called him a goblin. Finish that.
Dr. Evil. Oh, ball over the top! Oh!
Oh, Saul
Clearly
comes
nearly
out.
onto that. There can't be any more playing this, can there? He's just a little Dr. Evil, isn't he? Come on, Regulon. Oh, slipped! Gray mops up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, my God.
100 minutes.
That's 100 minutes, that's it, isn't it?
Said, don't stop believing. Hey.
Benson Kerr, is he going to give the ball away? No. Wriggles out of trouble.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, no, that
well
isn't.
done.
No, who is that?
Is that Madison?
Oh, here's Timo. Come on.
Go on,
last chance
Timo.
on the
Whip it,
left-hand side.
whip it,
Whips
whip it, whip
in.
it, whip it.
He did get the ball in. It was a good cross. He got
Someone
the ball
should have
into
been on the
danger
end of that,
area, and
man.
I think that's got to be it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's done. Must be. Still playing on?
We're in the 101st minute now.
Wow. They really want to see a winner,
To be
don't
fair,
they?
like he did do his job there. He got the ball into the box.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
No one was there.
I'm not mad at that. That's why I said they look tired, bro. They're tired. I said I don't understand.
No, Timo can't be tired.
No, I know, but why are not more players in the box?
A lung to
The
get in
game's
the
done.
box.
It's done.
Yeah, done.
Well, so I'm asking, why are not more players in the box for that reason then? So
Oh, what a disappointing result that was.
it's Tottenham, mate.
Yeah, here we go. So, do we have a little chat about this now?
Yeah. I saw.
We're doing what? Cut this. Okay, how long do we have now? Can I have a fag? Or?
Yeah.
Now. So what's the outro look like? What do we talk about?
Big up. Big up,
That
man.
was the score.
But listen. We're still alive. We're still alive, man.
Are we live?
We're still alive, man.
Oh,
I know you think it's over. Well, it's not done yet.
Okay,
It's all done.
So this isn't the match reaction. This is like a little outro, right?
Yeah, it's an outro,
Okay.
man.
Outro away.
See you on the other side, boys.